Hey, welcome rockers to BBB's Rock and Live stream. Tonight we're going to be doing the classic rock topic. Tonight we're cranking up the volume and we're diving deep into the legendary sounds of classic rock. So for the epic guitar solos to unforgettable lyrics that celebrate the bands and the music that defined an era, grab your air guitars and let's get ready to go. I'm going to introduce you to the panel and tonight is going to be epic. So I'm going to bring up Sarah.
Oh, on the camera. Oh no.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, I got a desk. Hi.
I'm so excited.
Right?
Welcome. Thank you
Moving
for
up in the
being
world.
here.
That's
I know,
fun.
right? Yeah.
Crazy.
Tonight, are you ready for some rock and roll?
Heck yes. But before we get started on that, I gotta say congratulations to you for getting the first steps to your monetization there. You got the super chat last week and you got the channel memberships this week. So congratulations on your success. So based.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A lot of work. I know we all work really hard.
Right? I've been doing this for 4 years and I got bupkis. But you got this. This is epic.
I'm trying. I don't know what I'm doing. I think the cosmos are just in my favor. I have no idea.
Well, you put up non-offensive numbers. I say words. Yeah.
I'm going to bring up our next person, and I think we'll bring up Chance.
Hi. How is everybody doing?
Hey, Chance.
Hi, Chance. Are you ready
Hello.
to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock.
Right.
I just finished a 2-hour show. No breaks. I'm ready to dive right into it. Thanks to my coffee. And because I love being here with you, Chrissy.
I got water tonight, too.
My fellow panelists.
Love you, Esmeralda. Love you all out there.
We're so excited that you're here, Chance.
Oh.
Like, I was trying to jump onto your live stream earlier, but I was still taking care of my mom. She's had a bad day. A nice haircut, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very observant.
I noticed that when he came up on all showered, fresh, hair's all wet and cut. I'm like, somebody went out and took care of themselves. Didn't.
When Corey was on, he talked about my clips being great, and you stole my joke because Sarah says, "Oh, I thought you meant the hair cuttery," and I was going to say,
that's what I read.
I just got a haircut anyway. And my friend Jim Gossett, he has a funny joke about the great clips hair cuttery. He calls it the hair suckery. I don't know why. It's kind of funny. All right, that's me. Let's move on to someone else.
I'm going to bring up Jim. Hi, Jim. Are you ready to rock
everybody.
and roll?
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. It's a wonderful Saturday night.
Perfect.
Epic.
It's hot here.
Yeah,
It's hot here.
right now.
Awful. And then we're going to bring up Snarky.
Whoop,
Hi,
whoop.
Snarky.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hey.
I came in from mowing. I couldn't get my hair to fix or nothing, so I'm not turning my camera on.
Okay.
No worries. But I gotta say, Snarky and I were up on Lobo's channel today. It was pretty fun. We talked about everybody. You're welcome. So if you missed it, catch that too. It was pretty good. I was on camera the whole time too.
I'm going to go catch the replay for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
It might be a pitch adult, FYI.
And then Snarky, I'm going to go ahead and bring up Dan, and then I'll bring up your special guest for tonight. How about that?
That's perfect.
All right. And Dan, how are you doing tonight? Are you ready to rock and roll?
Greetings from South Carolina. Good to see everybody. Hey, Sarah, Chance,
Hey, Dan.
Chrissy, Smartness, and Jim. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good here in South Carolina. I've been asleep. I've been awake for about 5 minutes, so I got up just in time for the show. I thought I was running late till I got everything fired up and saw you hadn't started yet.
We try to give everybody enough time there.
That's why I always try to start at 5
worthless.
after.
I took a nap. I'm worthless.
I didn't get it out today.
I didn't even know Chance was on. I went over there and checked that out.
Well, I was trying to tell you, but I realized that you were probably busy when you said you were busy earlier. So I was like, I'll just let it be.
For some reason, they decided in South Carolina to send out the nurses on Saturday to check my blood where they usually come on Wednesday for the blood sugar. They come today because everybody's going to be on vacation next week. And they surprised me.
Well, there you go.
And it'd be nice if they call before they come, wouldn't it?
It would help. Yeah, it would be very helpful. And just be like, hey, in the midst of I had my life going in it. Never mind.
Dan, you would have been mad because I was over 30 minutes late. I was 35 minutes late. So it's all good that you weren't there because you would have been really ticked off.
Yeah. Well, here lately I'm running late, so I can't say nothing.
Well,
No.
going to bring up our special guest tonight. It's the guest of Snarkies. So
Mhm.
Snarky, thank you for inviting. I'm going to bring up Limey Redneck. Hi, Limey. Are you ready to rock and roll?
Hello.
Welcome.
Yes, most definitely. The night is but young.
Well, good.
See,
I'm
I
glad
thought
you-
it was all music, any music, and Limey really likes country music. I thought it'd be a good addition. But I think he likes rock and roll too.
He can do country if he wants. If that's when it comes his time to answer the question, he can answer it any way he wants to.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's England. He probably knows about the Beatles.
I didn't realize I was the special guest. I feel kind of like pressure now.
Well,
You shouldn't have
our
put them
Judgment
teeth up
Piece
there,
is very
special
special.
guest.
So
You sound like Jarvis in Iron Man. I love your voice. Or you sound like an AI, like a it's a compliment. Sir, your voice is awesome. You should get in the radio business or video game voiceover work.
Thank you.
Hi, Keebler.
I like your guys' accents as well. Everybody's, especially like Jim and Dan's. They're just, love them.
Yeah, I don't have an accent, fortunately.
Yeah, you all do. But
Whatever.
apart from me, obviously.
Nah, I'm too tubular for an accent. What?
Aw, Esmeralda, you're too kind.
Yeah, that's really good to see
We-
you, sister.
Anytime we leave our home part of the world, we have an accent when we go somewhere else.
There you go. See.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's it. But as long as I'm here, I have no accent.
Yeah.
No, good. Perfect.
Support your local Southern, y'all.
Keep your side. Hey, crapshoot. Hey, stupid humans. Hey, Chance.
Hey, there's
Here's
more
Chat.
Southerners here than there are y'all Others.
Hey,
Yeah. Taking over the world.
right?
Yeah.
I have to lean forward, so I really can't hit too many buttons
With
today.
me and Jim on here tonight, it sounds like the Beverly Hillbillies meets James Bond.
With a terrible laugh track provided by yours truly.
I've been accused of that before.
Me and Jim are going to do everything we can not to use words like gosh, golly, and Shazam.
BBB, I have a question.
sure.
In the live chat this side, I can see a Twitch and Facebook and YouTube symbol, but on the YouTube side, I can't see the Twitch and
Because we're dual streaming
Facebook.
to multiple different platforms and channels. On
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
and all them.
No,
So
I get
on the
that. It's
StreamYard
just-
side, you can see it all.
I'm surprised that I can see it in the chat, but like I've seen it like that before, but only on a screen overlay where it like merges different platforms into one, but not on the background like that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
StreamYard's done a little bit of updating, so it became easier to do that.
I'm sorry. You're
Hey,
you're
Cole.
quite,
Hey,
you're
Freeside.
quite you're quite compared to everyone else, Sarah. Sorry.
Hi, Wishamin.
You'll have to move closer to your mic.
Closer to my mic.
No, not you, BBB. Sarah. She's quieter than everybody else.
I was like, oh, okay.
Or maybe
What's
she's
wrong
just
with her?
further away because she's in California. Maybe
So
that's
am I.
what it is.
Yeah.
Oh well, then I'm back to square one. I've no idea. Who knows? Well, I'm done
All
now,
right.
sorry.
I want to say
Yes,
hi to everybody in chat. Hello, everyone.
Hey,
So happy that you
Freeside.
guys are here. Excited to have everybody. Welcome to Saturday night with the BrainBendersBanter team and our amazing, beautiful friends. We have Sarah, My Flock, Chance, the Nostalgic Podcast, Podblast,
Last.
Danny Dance, Snark and Sass, Jim's Camera at Dawn, and Limey Redneck. So
Hello.
make sure to check everybody out. We have our beautiful
Mhm.
moderators in chat as well, like Lobo and Esmeralda now. And
Yep.
we have Wajamin. I saw in chat. Wajamin.
We're jamming.
We be jamming.
And Music
Yeah.
Fun, etc.
Harper,
Yay!
hey.
I was gonna say, I think I saw Music Fun, etc. in there, but yeah, I did. Thank you. I
Yeah,
see
he
Music
popped in
Fun,
that Danny
etc.
Chance's was based.
Yeah, we have such an amazing group of people that support us. It's awesome. So, are you guys ready for
Hey, Zero.
the first question?
Sure.
Sure. Fire away.
All right, the first question. What is your favorite classic rock album and what makes it stand out to you?
Hey, Jerry. Who's it to?
And we are going to go Sarah first.
Oh, leaving me first. Okay. You want me to button or are you buttoning?
You could button, I could button, but you let me know so we both don't
Okay,
button.
well, I can button.
Okay, you
There we
could
go.
button.
Stop buttoning. Stop big. Okay. So what was the question again?
What is your favorite classic rock album and what makes it stand out to you?
My favorite classic rock album. Geez, I wish my mom was here to copy out for paper. You know, I'd have to say, geez, that's really a tough question, actually. You know what? Okay. One of my first favorite albums as a kid was Queen. Anything Queen, I wanted it. I love Queen. Can I say the title of the song? Because it's, anyways, Fat Bottom Girls. It's just goofy. And it was like one of my favorite songs as a kid because it was so funny. But, you know, I mean, Bohemian Rhapsody, I could go on. Queen is some of my most favorite stuff out there. Yeah. I'd have to say that my first favorite one as a kid was Queen.
And how did that
Yes, you know.
affect you?
Well, as a fat bottom girl, I do make the rock and world go round. So, based. Yeah, no, it just made my life better because Queen. I don't know what to say.
That's great.
Just amazing.
Great song.
Definitely. Definitely.
So many great songs. Bicycle,
yeah, right?
Girl,
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle.
Look,
From
she's
the
really
same
looking so
album.
horribly.
Yeah.
Right?
I love that.
I love it. Thanks.
Mhm.
Anyways, yeah. So I have to say Queen. That's my answer. And that's my
Queen
final
is your answer?
What was
I like
which album
Queen.
though? The album that has Fat Bottom Girls. Jazz.
Well, actually, see what my dad had when we owned it for the first time. Actually, right, owned it. It was a compilation of all the greatest hits, and so it
Yeah,
was a
from
two-disc thing.
1979. Yes.
Yeah, so it was a 2-disc thing, right? And it was like
Yeah.
one of the first CDs that my dad, bought, and we weren't supposed to touch it, but of course we did because, of course. And so I come home and he had like a CD player, a little portable CD player, right? Hooked up
I'll go
to
get
the speaker system. It's awesome speaker system. So we just go and I put it on, put on the cartoons and do my homework. And that's what I did when I got home from school. Or if not cartoons and Star Trek, because of course. But yeah.
Star Trek. Star
There it
Trek.
is.
You all right? Oh, hang on, Chance. Let me make you big.
Queen Live Killers.
I'm assuming my buttons will work. Why don't my
That's
buttons
okay.
work?
Don't stress.
Okay, there we go.
Queen Live Killers is a double album, and look at it was one of those thick early compact discs. This is made in England. It says right there, and you open it up. It still smells new, and it has that nice foam rubber. And I had the record out. And it was a
We're gonna see if everything we name you that you pull up and show us real quick, Chad.
set. There's the other disc. There's the booklet, and the booklet does not have the lyrics. Ah!
Now, the version my dad had,
Oh,
he got it
no.
because it came with lyrics.
Yeah, the album had the lyrics. That's the
Yeah,
great
but-
thing about vinyl.
Well, yeah, no, I'm talking about the CD when he got one that had the lyrics in it. That's why he
Are
got
you
it.
serious? Well, this is from
Sticker.
England, so he must have had an American version, maybe that
We got it
provided
at
the lyrics.
Costco. That's all I remember.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Foam rubber thing. Look, it even has the foam
Hey, Woo
rubber.
Rider. Hey, Colt.
I mean, this thing's like all original.
Right.
From 1979 is when the album was released, like I said. In between Jazz and Flash. It was between that and the game. The game. The game was released in 79, as was Live Killers, and then Flash Gordon was 1980, which was
I love
omitted
that
from
song.
the biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, the 20th
was.
Century Fox movie, right before Disney bought Fox, because Universal owns Flash Gordon. They couldn't even mention Flash Gordon in Bohemian Rhapsody, so that whole section was omitted of Queen's history, which. The movie was great, but it was kind of sad that corporate greed in the music industry and movie studios prevented them even mentioning that Queen did the soundtrack to Flash Gordon. I could understand them not featuring the songs, but to not even mention it or have talk about a session for I think they alluded to a movie.
Bad good
They alluded
stuff.
to a movie. What? What's that?
Snarky.
I said, yeah, I was almost about to say something, but it has some really good music in it.
Oh
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I had to say.
Corporate
your turn now,
greed
Chance.
often kills good music. It
Well,
really
Chance,
does.
You're already big, so it's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Go ahead and go. It's your band.
Well, she stole my thunder because I'm a big Queen fan. The White Album,
Sorry.
Beatles, double album. You got to. I got to put that up there high on my list. I'm a big Beatles fan.
One,
as
I have
well.
that one.
Yeah,
But I
Charles Manson like that one too.
I was going to mention Queen as my top, and that I would have to go with Bohemian Rhapsody as my favorite Queen album, even though I love so many of their records. I'm a big Freddie Mercury fan. God rest his soul. He died way back in 1990 from AIDS, complications from AIDS, before people knew and had the treatment to prevent death from AIDS and how to contract AIDS.
Yeah. No.
Sad news. But Bohemian Rhapsody, I mean, just that changed the game. That song, it was one of those songs that was of a triple length in terms of a single release length. Up there with Stairway to Heaven, Roundabout by Yes. You know, those long songs that would not always get airplay.
Like Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall.
That one's a long one, but Bohemian Rhapsody was especially long and brilliant. And I loved when it had a comeback in Wayne's World in the early 1990s.
Yes, that was great.
Because the album was released in 1975. And Wayne's World was 1991, I believe. Let me look that up. Possibly 1990. Let me look that up really quickly. Well, anyway, that's my answer. I got to go with Bohemian. There's so many good albums. That's such a hard question. I mean, because I like different genres of music. I like country. I like even disco. I hate to say, I know most people say, disco sucks! That whole movement, I get it. But I like, sometimes it puts me in a good mood, nostalgic mood. They used to be here in Atlanta on Star 94 in 1992, 93 era. This guy named Tom Sullivan, a DJ, hosted Saturday Night Fever, and they would play nothing but disco songs, and I love that. I'd have cassette tapes. I would tape it off the radio. Did you guys ever do that when you were kids? Did you ever tape off the radio, whether you had it in stereo? I know I have
all the time.
Late
I have
all the time.
I still
Absolutely.
have. I don't know if I still do now, but I had mixtapes still that I made from KGGI 991, where I downloaded my hip hop and R&B from back in the day when I was an 8th grader.
Wayne's World was released in 1992. I'm sorry, dear.
Ooh, I'm going to bring up Dog Pound.
Okay, Wayne's World was released February 14th, 1992 in the U.S. That's Valentine's Day, 1992. So it was filmed in 91. So there you go. And it brought back Bohemian Rhapsody. And I thought that was awesome.
Right on.
Hey, Dog Pound.
Hey, Dog Pound.
Can I say one thing? I'm in love with my car from Bohemian Rhapsody. The drummer sometimes would sing songs too. You had more than one singer, just like Tommy Shaw and Styx. You had two singers and Styx. And I love that song, Too Much Time on My Hands by Styx. A lot of people don't like Styx. Remember that movement? Jim's Camera at Dawn, Styx sucks. I always defended Styx. I love Styx.
Nobody dared tell me Styx wasn't anything but great because all of us love Styx.
Come Sail Away. Man, I saw them in concert.
Adam Sandler put it in several of his movies. He said, like when he was the Big Daddy, he told the little kid that Styx is the most underrated, best band, and then it was so cute.
That's all I got to say for now. Can someone else talk, dear Chrissy?
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Who's next? Toby.
I'm saying I wanted to welcome Dog Pound as well. Welcome.
Yes.
Dog Pound.
Cheers, y'all. Really come have a drink.
Is that a square cup? Very structured of you.
Watch your mouth and behave like you're doing it in front of your nieces and nephews.
Oh, it's not going to show it.
Cloudminders reference, Sarah.
Crown Royal glass. They're square.
Star Trek
With
Cloudminders.
soda in it.
All right. We're doing Jim's next. Awesome, babe.
Yeah.
It's still Jim.
No, it was Enterprise Incident.
Surprise, surprise. Here I am.
Hi,
Well,
Jim.
Chance, you're going to get a kick out of this because you mentioned the album that I walked over and picked up.
All right. And you're on camera. Look at you. Yes.
Yes.
That's an awesome
The
album.
Mystery Man is unmasked. You look great, dude.
He was a record the whole time.
You
Who
can't
knew?
even see me. This is Yes Fragile. And the reason that I picked this to show is It's the first album I ever purchased. It was, and specifically because Roundabout was not a 3-minute song. I never liked the corporate business limiting music to 3 minutes, and Roundabout really, pushed the boundaries for that. And in addition to this, all the lyrics right there, gatefold, and there's more. There's more. Guess how much I paid for this album?
$12.
Let's place our bids. Don't reveal. Let me say $4.99. Was it a double album, Jim? I can't remember. I have it on compact disc.
It's single, $6.
Look at
and this is the receipt.
The sales slip.
Wow.
That's the
That's
receipt.
cool.
That was high. That was high because of the place I bought it.
You bought it for $6?
Yeah, in 1972 or 3.
From where?
But it had this insert.
Oh.
And I mean,
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Album covers were art and all that. Yeah.
And it was pictures of the band.
Cool.
And this insert is still in pristine condition.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Can you see this okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks good. There's no reflection on it or anything.
Yeah.
I had the stupid compact disc. That's why vinyl rules.
I've got the CD also of this, but I am a huge Yes fan because, like I said, because they break the 3-minute barrier, and that's just I don't think music should be limited. A song should be finished when the composer says the song is finished. Not when some corporate mogul says, we want to play more songs, so make everything 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if you've got longer tracks, then you've got less opportunity to put adverts between them.
Yep. And really, the DJs, the reason that these longer songs got played is it was the only song they could get up from their little turntable and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it helped everybody out.
Yeah, exactly.
But Fragile. And it is a great album cover, I think.
So that's like a picture of the Earth, and then
the first album I ever purchased, and the first CD I ever purchased.
Is that like a boat in the middle of the Earth on the front
Yes.
cover? Right.
Hang on. Let me.
Like a rowing boat.
It's like a sailing ship.
Oh, cool.
See it?
Oh, yeah. So it's a flying ship.
I mean, we could talk about the artist too in a future installment. I mean,
that's a good idea.
Vargas did the cover of the Cars because one of his younger relatives said that the Cars were great and convinced him to do their album cover for Candio, I think. I've got it if you want me to walk over there and pick it up.
Please do.
Hold on.
Lobo Chris says, "Man of War, all men play on 10." That's a great album.
There's so many great albums. It's so hard to pick just one.
Yeah, oh no, absolutely. I'm rubbish at picking one, which is why I'm glad I didn't go first, because I've had time to rack my brains.
Yeah, it was kind of last minute.
No. I just mean, like, I'm just glad after BBB asked the question, she didn't go, and Limey, because I would be gone, good 5 minutes.
Are we ready to put Snarky up?
All right. I'm walking back right now.
Okay.
Jim's coming back. It's just he's got a long living room.
Ooh.
This is a Vargas drawing.
The Cars.
The Cars, Candio.
Jesus.
Let me make sure. Get it in the light. Yep, Candio. So this was an actual Vargas was a very famous artist, and this is a great album cover. And then, of course, on the back, it's got the band.
That's
Look at
pristine, dude.
I keep all my albums in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Most of them have the plastic on them, which is a no-no, but it is what it is.
That's good. Open it from the side, protect it. And what about Rolling Stones? I mean, my God, we could go up Satanic Majesty's Request, which is not a satanic record, but that was a good one. There's so many. How do you pick?
And I forgot this right here. Let me push this button. Again, lyrics.
Oh.
And the band. This is the record sleeve.
Cool.
Wow, that's amazing.
It looks really good.
And you can't get this in a CD.
No. Beautiful.
And being in photography in the past, I was a huge fan of album art. I showed you guys that book last week, 1,000 album covers. So,
yes. I mean, we could also talk about soundtracks one day. I mean, there's so many aspects to music and releases. I love soundtracks for movies. Oh my God, heavy metal and urban cowboy, and I mean, Grease even. I mean, there's sorry, Sarah.
Chance is going crazy.
Caffeine makes me nuts. I'm so wired.
So Music Fun, etc. says I used to buy and sell reject albums where the track listing on the album covers was different in order than it was on the actual album. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If you can get an original copy before they pulled it off of the newsstands and everything of Street Survivor, it's worth a ton of money. A ton of money. All right.
Yeah. Joe B, I was gonna say, why don't we, before we continue, do the thing,
the trailer?
The thing, yeah.
Do the trailer? Okay.
The highlighted
You
channel
got
thing.
it. Okay, I'm gonna do the trailer for today.
Yes,
and then I'll do
the say both, but
yeah,
I'm dying here.
Okay.
Very cool.
Wow.
And bro,
Great.
that was awesome.
Thank you. I was gonna have fun with this one.
Right?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sweating it out. Well,
That was
So
cool.
I want to also introduce Dog Pound and Tim because they missed the intro in the beginning. So if we could introduce them real fast.
Hello.
Yay!
That's That's not dog pound, is it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
He's not
Haircut.
wearing his hat.
No.
He's not wearing his hat.
That's
That's
I go
not.
put my hat on. I can do that for you.
Jeez,
fine.
I might turn. Blimey.
Well, things change. I mean, we're
I
in.
am a normal human being when I take the hat
No.
off.
I already knew you were a dog. Flipping it, you got the looks now. Blimey. You
Mhm.
smartened up.
Are you ready, Sarah, for the next part?
Yes. Let's
Okay.
do this.
So, Tim, we'll make him big real quick.
I'll make them big.
Uh-oh.
Okay, make him big.
Oh, Sarah.
And the reason we're making Tim big is because we want to say.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, while I'm up here, Chrissy, why don't you show the thumbnail that you uploaded to your StreamYard?
Okay,
At
give me a
least
second.
Sarah said you did.
She said she
I did, but it was at work, and Lobo can tell you I was having issues with my computer.
No.
But I will get it there really quickly. Just give me a second.
All right,
Yeah,
thanks.
because she's going to be featured on my featured channel
Yes.
on the 10th, July 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yay.
Is that a double feature?
Awesome.
It's a double feature.
It's a double feature,
Midnight feature.
right? All right. Yeah. So they'll be talking about Triple B's experience. So with well, being on the Navy, or being while in the Navy. Well, in the Navy.
In the Navy.
There you go.
Sail the seven seas
I
in
didn't
the
see that,
Navy.
but I was trying to behave.
Village
Saw
people.
that one coming.
But anyways, YMCA. Okay. Anyways, enough that.
Village people are so country. They're so country. That's a reference to chat. Something somebody said in chat. The country is
Okay.
GAY. Anyway, can I just quickly say
Okay.
something about Rat? I know it's not my turn. In your trailer, I saw Rat, and I loved Rat. I love Round and Round, and there was a song called "You're in Love," and I did in 1987 with VHS technology, 2 VCRs together, clips of Captain Kirk making out with every woman in every episode of classic Star Trek while that song played. It was like a music video. You're in love. I've got to send that to Sarah. You'll love it. All right, sorry. Or I'm going to show it on my channel, but the song will get me in trouble probably. I don't know how.
Well, you get taken down a lot, so why not risk it?
I
I know
know.
how to fix it.
I need to do that. And I did well, who cares? We're not talking about me or Star Trek. I'll save
Yep.
it for another time.
Based.
All right, Tim, give me 1 second. And
Alrighty. Here it is. Christina Sharp, on deck witness to multiple Tic Tacs. CVN 72, USS Abraham Lincoln, on 7/10/2024 at 9 p.m. Eastern. And that is her ship right there.
Yes, it is.
yes, it
The
is.
one that hit whales. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to find that video that Jim showed me of the aircraft carrier when it was in the. I have to go back and look for it. But
Yeah, I need to upload it to my StreamYard so that we can
It
play
was-
it for
it
everybody.
was in the yacht race. The World's Cup.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, because that backs up your claim. What happened?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll get it for you.
So back to
What
Sparky.
you never told me before Snarky, what year was that?
I think it was 95 or 96, so it's right around there.
See, that was
I'll let you know the exact
way,
day.
that was way before the ones that made the news.
Let me see.
So
here.
that's why it's important.
Oh, my mom's here. She scared me. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Mom, everybody saying hi.
Hi,
to you.
Mom.
I
Hi,
say
Hi,
Mom.
everybody. Oh, she's got milk for me.
Oh, thank you, Mom. She's probably gonna say, "Give her the whole bottle."
No, it's goat's milk. So, no, you did not. It's okay. I won't complain.
So it's
Go-
February 5th, 1995.
My mom says
Okay.
bye, everybody.
Wow. Thank you.
Oh,
Back,
my mom.
back to Snarky.
My mom says she likes her comics, Chance. Anyways, okay. My mom, everybody.
Bye,
Yeah.
Simon.
All right. Are we ready to get back to it? We've had a nice little
All right.
intermission.
Mhm.
Very good. So Snarky
stir my
goes
milk.
next. I'm going to do Snarky next.
Sure.
And then
Mhm.
we'll go in order from where we were at before.
Sure, because I already forgot the order, but cool.
I'll put it in order.
All right,
We
bass.
can work our way through it.
Snarky.
Hey. So what
Hey.
exactly specific question did you ask?
Okay. Give me a second. What is your favorite classic rock album and what makes it stand out to you?
Okay. Favorite album, but not for the music, though I guess it's okay, is Diver Down by Van Halen because it had that poster of David Lee Roth in black and white and those fancy rock and roll pants, furry, and then it was a really nice poster. That's me trying. I think I have to be done so that I can.
Okay, what? Okay.
I agree.
Diver
That's a
Down.
great album.
I thought it was a good album. I mean, I
Uh,
used to listen to it. It's just been so darn long.
it's got their version of "Pretty Woman,"
Oh, I
the
love that.
Roy Orbison song. They did a
Yeah,
great
I
job.
love David Lee Roth.
Oh, good.
Van Halen was only Van Halen with David Lee Roth.
I
Otherwise,
agree.
it was Van Hagar.
Yep, Van Hagar.
Yeah, I never
Mhm.
liked Van Hagar. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a big Sammy fan, except for sandwiches. I like sandwiches.
Right on.
I like Sammy Hagar when he was solo though.
Tim, Sammy Hagar had a UFO experience.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Yeah,
I've heard that before.
yeah, he's talked about it in a couple of interviews I've seen him in.
Yeah. I should try to
next
get
time
him on.
get him-
That'd be cool. Wouldn't
Yeah.
it?
That'd be cool.
Well, making
Yeah.
comments like those previous ones won't help you none.
Yeah.
I really hate your music. You come on my show and talk about your stuff? No? Weird.
But
There you
yeah, because I guess we're gonna ask another question, like,
And that
because
album
y'all know
cover,
what y'all. Yeah, see,
that album
album.
cover is great, Snarky. You picked a good album cover and music and band.
And inserted poster.
Yeah, well, that's your department because he's not really
It's the
my type.
poster. It's the poster. Yeah, that's why it was still in my dad's album. He wasn't my dad's type, but he
Thank
was
goodness.
100% my teenage type.
I'm gonna eat dinner.
They called him Diamond Dave for a reason.
Hmm. And when he went and left them, I went with him.
1984 was a great album. I mean, that
Yeah.
should be up there too. My God.
Yeah.
1984. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Jump.
100.
Jump and Panama.
Yeah. Hot for Teacher,
Hot for Teacher. Yeah.
ZZ Top. Oh man. I mean,
there's so many. Yeah.
Eliminator. I love
Hi,
that
Jake.
album.
Thank
too.
you.
In the 80s. Sorry. Give me all you loving.
Legs.
She's got legs. Absolutely, man. All those, and even the B-side stuff was just a great album.
Oh, and a lesser known one that's really a good music video and a nice song is TV Dinners.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I remember that. I love that. I love that video.
If the sauce ain't too blue.
TV dinners.
Nothing left to eat.
Yeah, I only remembered that first part. I forgot it existed till Jim said it.
If the
It's
sauce
kind of neat living in a world of fog, and when it comes to memories, like stuff is new, but you know all about it all at the same time.
Sarah, I play that all the time on Fistful and retro music cuts, don't I? TV Dinners. Oh, she left to use the restroom.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm eating.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Mom
my
brought
brought me
food.
My mom
Don't
cooks
spank
food
me.
all day. It's great.
She's having goat's milk, so she's turning into a goat.
Nah, I know I'm not.
Uh,
No, I mean, I prefer not to turn her music show into a
Bad joke. Oh, that's she. Sorry.
Snarky.
There it is, Snarky.
There you go.
Yeah, that's her man.
All
Y'all know who
right.
that is?
Michael Nesmith.
Nesmith. Yeah.
Yep. I need to finish. I need to get more of the. You like get Peter in there in my little pocket where I pull these pictures out of. You're on StreamYard.
Hi,
I
Montero.
need to get some more pictures. That's it for album though, because I only had like 4 albums, maybe 5.
All right, so then we're gonna go ahead
You
and
know,
yeah,
in the classic rock kind of era time.
right. Okay.
I had more over the years, but but really that poster, that was the best album.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap Dan over here. Dan, are you ready?
Oh yeah, greetings. That's a really hard question. I've been sitting here thinking about it because you're asking to pick overall. If you'd asked for your favorite album by a band, I could have said, well, my favorite band, back in the day was Kiss, and I always thought Kiss Alive 2 was the ultimate live album. And so for live albums, I'd have picked Kiss Alive 2. If you were asking for my favorite rock artist, his favorite album, I like Ozzy Osbourne. And it'd be a draw between Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman because I love the album covers and the concepts of the albums with the way they were done. And the music to me was the best, really. Blizzard of Oz to me was the best rock album of all time. Ozzy Osbourne rocks it. But as far as my favorite album overall, it's really, when I thought about it, it surprised me that it was a lesser known concept album by Alice Cooper, an album called From the Inside. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with it, but it's a whole album of songs wrote from the perspective of being in a mental institution.
Whoa.
But each song is really, really good. So if anybody has never heard From the Inside by Alice Cooper, you can find it on YouTube, but I recommend you give it the whole album a listen. Songs like Jackknife Johnny and Millie and Billy will blow your mind. And I want to give another special real shout out to an album that I had back in the day. It's called, it was just simply titled HSAS. And it was actually a Sammy Hagar album with, I believe it, Kenny Harrison and Michael Shreve, if you know who them people are. And it had a song called Top of the Rock on it. One of the best songs I ever heard. But they only had this one album. It was a quick off album of a bunch of big time guys from other bands getting together. And I'm sure Chance is Googling HSAS right now and Top of the Rock.
As long as you have to have
He'll be able to tell you a lot more about it and the people's names here in a minute because that's what he does.
Right.
But I guess that about wraps it for me. But definitely would be From the Inside by Alice Cooper. It's my favorite album overall on kind of the whole album ever sung. And it's being a concept album similar to Kilroy Was Here by Styx, where every song is a story.
Right.
Nice.
I like stories.
Okay.
There's Esmeralda. Esmeralda
Nice.
says Alice Cooper. Judgment Day says anything journey related. Music Fun, etc. says Jive Bunny.
But
Nice.
And Jim's definitely liking Journey as well. Esmeralda said Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild. Great song.
Born to be wild. Yeah, that's me.
Ozzy Osbourne, Randy Rhoads tribute. Yeah,
Tribute was
Lobo.
really good. Tribute was awesome. It was the live version of Ozzy's newer music.
Yeah.
But if you want a really good Ozzy live album, his best live album, Speak of the Devil, where he did the old Black Sabbath stuff. And it come with a big open up album and posters and lyrics and everything.
I wanted to go.
Next time you're reading chat, I've got an album cover to put up while you're reading chat.
Okay, I want to show you something. This is someone who's here all the time but never chats. This is from my work. This is Lester.
Hi,
Hi,
Lester.
Hello, Lester.
Hi,
Join
Lester,
in
welcome.
with the rest of us.
More pigs.
If you say it wrong, we'll give you a chance to correct yourself. No big deal.
It's a chance to look at the camera.
So, Jim, go ahead and let me get Lester back off the screen. I'm going to go back to chat so we can get into chat. So, if you want to show an album, you can.
Yeah.
I think
So-
we ended up here.
Actually, Chance mentioned this album
Get it right. What is wrong with my
last week, I think. I seem to recall he mentioned it.
Now it's working again.
Okay, was it stuck?
Yeah, it's all stuck on my end. I should really
Sticky.
clean my keyboard. See, I'm not missing any keys by any means. They're all just stuck.
David Bowie.
Dang.
Diamond Dogs.
And
Yeah.
this is the full fold out version.
Yeah, that album should win an award for like worst cover.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
It was different. It was different,
Amazing.
and it was a rather bland gatefold on the inside.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, just sort of.
Make it better.
And let me see what the this was kind of bland too, just white.
Yeah.
But I think Chance mentioned Diamond Dogs last week. Somebody did.
Last week. I don't remember last week.
Make him little. Little.
Sorry. I'm better making people bigger than the door, okay? Just
Yeah.
saying.
Make me little. Make me little.
All right. Limey's turn.
Lester says Jimi Hendrix. Watchtower.
Nice. All right.
It's
good one.
Limey's turn.
How you doing?
Go ahead, Limey.
Yeah, so I can either choose an album that you'll all know or one that you probably won't know.
Well, do the one
Go
we
for
don't
the
know, 'cause
one.
I want to learn about something new.
Yeah.
You what, sorry?
I said, do the one you don't know, because I want to learn
Okay.
something new.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
okay, and then I'll name the other one afterwards, maybe. But the one that I want to name is "In the Dynamite Jet Saloon" by a band called the Dogs D'Amour. So they're a British band, and they're kind of bluesy rock to glam rock to sleaze, I guess. I think I've just accidentally posted your Facebook link in chat, which is not what I meant to do at all. Anyway, yeah, so it was kind of like they're around from the 80s, and I kind of found them in the late 80s, and their look was kind of like a bit scruffy, cowboy jeans, and they kind of had a sound like the Small Faces, so kind of bluesy rock like that. And then their album covers, again, coming back to the vinyl and the album covers. Now, I tended to buy things on cassette because I didn't have the money for albums. But whether it was on the cassette inlay or the album cover, their artwork was really cool because Tyler, the lead singer, used to draw the band members, and it would be in like a cartoon style. And then, so as time progressed, like the band's sound would change, but also the artwork on the album covers would change as Tyler's like art style developed as well. So it's just really cool kind of fun to see that. And they had at the time, it was like if you're into rock music, you drank Newcastle Brown Ale and you drank Jack Daniels. And numerous times in Dogs D'Amour lyrics, Tyler mentions his friend Jack, and in the cartoon album covers, there's bottle of Jack Daniels hanging around and stuff like that. So, and there was so I liked them because they also had like this country soundish. The lyrics were really good as well as the music, and there were songs that just kind of played on this country American aspect, like a song called Last Bandit and Medicine Man. And I mean, the album starts off with Debauchery, which is always a good start for a rock album. And then track number 9 is Billy Two Rivers. And straight away you think, oh, that sounds like a Native American name. And it wasn't until like the internet and decades later that I thought, I'm going to look that up just in case. And turns out he's a Canadian wrestler, a native Canadian wrestler in the Mohawk tribe. So that was really cool. It's like after all these years, I've found that out, and it just adds another kind of like layer to the song. So yeah. So that's the album, In the Dynamite Jet Saloon by the Dogster Moore.
I'm taking notes. That's
Awesome.
cool. Hey, may I ask you a question, Limey? Your picture of I've never ever had peas with ketchup.
Don't start my picture.
No, I love it. I mean, I love peas, but I've never tried it with ketchup. Now I'm going to try that. So that's a homework assignment.
I don't know about it.
I've tried it. It's good.
Is that a British thing? Is that like fish and chips over there? I don't know. I'm not
Take
being
that out
aware
the onion and use it to scoop
why
up
they-
the ketchup in the peas.
The thing
Must
is,
be all of you.
the thing
Marky,
is,
say again. All right, I'll be quiet.
I was going to change my profile picture and I just couldn't be bothered. I was looking for one. I thought at this rate I'm going to be late, so I just went with what it was already. No, it's peas and ketchup, and there's a bit of black pepper in the between 9 and 12 o'clock, and it's there's kind of symbolism to it, but basically it was my dinner minus the pasta. I also had pasta, and then somebody on another panel, a random panel that I've been on once, said, well, the thing is, ketchup and pasta, that's kind of like redneck, like spag bowl or, Italian dish, right? Redneck pasta is what he called it. That's it. Ketchup and pasta. And I was like, yeah, kind of. Yeah. So
Very interesting.
yeah.
And subliminal too.
Yeah. Like I say, there's a couple of, I'm just trying to get so this
Psychologist question.
is, yeah, like,
He's complicated. He has layers like an onion.
yeah.
Brought to you by Tampax. I'm sorry. Never mind. I hope that didn't come
Thanks,
through.
man.
I have layers like an onion, and all they
Yeah,
do
like Shrek.
is make you cry. No, so
Aw.
I posted the name of the album in YouTube chat, and that's the name of the group as well.
I'm going to try that.
So they're also like the first band that not the first band I saw live, the first band I wanted to see live. And I was really surprised when my parents let me go and see them, because like I was like 16 or 17 and I never thought they'd let me, but I was going with my best mate from school and his older brother. And my parents were like, well, we've got to meet, because my parents were pretty strict. We've got to meet the older brother, blah, blah, blah. And I knew some of what he got up to. And I'm like, but he's going to mind his P's and Q's and everything. So even though he was there with his long hair and his like denim jacket and cowboy boots and all that, my parents were like, oh, he seems really nice. And I'm like, yeah, anyway, bye. So
No pun intended. He minded his P's and Q's.
yeah.
With ketchup.
And-
I like that. I'm
yeah.
going to try that with my fish sticks. That's
But
cool.
yeah, first band I ever see live, and it was odd as well because it was in the town I used to live in, like, I don't know, like 8 years before or something. So yeah, to be out with my best mate, his older brother, going to see a band that I really liked, live and everything. Yeah, it was really cool. Loved it.
Limey, do you like The Who? That was a popular pick in chat. I love The Who and Hooligans. Excuse me. Do you like The Who? Excuse me.
I like some of the Who stuff. Yeah, for sure. I don't. The thing is, like a lot of the bands and that you guys name, I know obviously, and there's some songs I know really well, but I don't know, because when I first got into rock music, it was like late 80s, and I was like commercial rock and glam, and some of it, like I knew it was silly. Like some of the Dogster Moore tracks they're silly, but at the time,
Did you like Billy Idol?
This is what I wanted music for. I only know a couple of tracks, but I like the ones that I know. Yeah.
I loved him.
Who asked that about Billy Idol? Was that you?
I like this.
That's,
It was me.
Do you like Billy Idol? Is this question to Limey?
Yeah. I only know a few tracks, but yeah, I really like the ones that I know.
You ever heard of Adamant?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Yeah.
because that's the thing.
I
like,
loved him
as a
too.
kid growing up, I liked stuff that was on the radio, but it wasn't until I was about 15 or 16 that I started really getting into stuff other than pop and started getting into like rock music. And then all my mates were like, well, you can't listen to the top 40 anymore, it's pop. And I'm like, I'll listen to what I fucking like, thanks. Like half the thing about listening to rock music is to go against the grain, and now you guys are telling me I've got to conform. No.
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 Are you old enough to remember like the Sex Pistols or Motorhead?
Motorhead.
No,
Motorhead.
but like when I was a kid, like about 8 or something, my babysitter was a punk, and yeah, again, my mum was kind of like, well, she's a punk, but she's lovely actually. She's really nice. You'd never think it.
It's all Sarah's fault.
But she would have been a proper punk, because this would have been like, you know, late 70s. A really good mate of mine I've known for over 20 years. He's a little bit older than me, and he's like old school punk. And he's like one of the nicest guys you could ever meet. And he's been vegan since 1999, when it was really hard to be vegan. But he's like, yeah, he's cool. He went on protests in London.
Congratulations.
Do you want one? Sorry, I'm waffling now. I'll stop. Sorry.
No,
Realised how
she
long
was
it's
asking
been
something. You're fine, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Love your
No.
voice.
Realised how long I've been talking.
Sorry.
I apologise.
You can bet we love listening to you.
I'm going to mute myself now. Bye.
No, hey, the Clash.
And he ran away.
Clash.
It's all my fault.
I want to say quick thing. Okay, I'll wait.
Oh,
Rock the
Chaz.
Casbah.
Hang on,
Okay,
Chaz. Go for it real
Oh, heck
quick.
yeah.
The Clash, Rock the Casbah. There was a radio version and an album version, and the radio version had a cool reverb.
Hey,
It was a
Mushroom.
Crazy Casbah. Sorry, I should have warned you. I'm sorry. I should have
You
warned you. I'm
really
sorry.
should've.
I did it again. I'm being cursed.
I
I'm
just-
sorry.
I
Tingles
just-
in my ears.
I just
But
gotta
the
say all
radio
time,
version-
I keep my headphones low.
The radio version had that echo, and then the album version did not. And I love the echo version. And the last thing I'll say is Adam Ant. You know who owes a big debt of gratitude to Adam Ant is Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp. He stole that look. Of
Adam
Adam Ant.
Ant was
With the
brighter
ice paint
colored
and the
back-
hair.
way
Yeah,
back
absolutely.
then.
Yeah, you've got a good point there. Yeah, I like it.
At
Yeah,
least you heard it.
good point,
Okay.
well made.
Yeah.
We got the button to work finally.
Are we talking favorite album overall or just within our lifetime?
Your favorite album and how it like just your
Oh.
favorite album.
Favorite album overall? I gotta say 1971, The Doors, LA Woman. Great
Yeah.
track. It's got LA Woman, Riders in the Storm, Love Her Madly, The Changeling. I mean, oh man, just that track alone is packed with like 4 or 5 just great songs by The Doors.
That is a good song. Those are good songs. I like that album too. That was a really good album.
I can't say, I'm like everyone else. You like a few songs on the album, but there's a couple you don't like, and like every album's like that.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as within my lifetime, I'd have to say 1991 Use Your Illusion 2 tour, AC/DC Tokyo tour.
I'm a huge
More
AC/DC
great
fan.
More
Have
great
y'all
songs.
seen that video?
Me too.
See, that's the album that gave us stuff like Civil War, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Shotgun Blues, My World. All that came from that one album. Locomotive, Estranged. I mean, a lot of songs on a single album came from that band, and they were good, epic songs to this day.
Have y'all caught the shorts that's got
Epic.
Angus up there with his white hair and crazy old face, and he's 142 and he's up there rocking it every night in concert? I mean, he's not really that
What?
old. But it's all over YouTube.
Oh,
I must
I
have
was like,
seen it 20
what?
times.
And I say epic songs because in my mind, an epic song is something from the past that still has meaning generations later. That's what I consider an epic song. Something that holds meaning through time.
Yeah, absolutely. I also like when the lyrics mean something, that there's something behind the lyrics.
That's like a lost art. A lot of
Yeah.
times you see these people that are millionaires didn't grow up in that life, especially in stuff like rap nowadays. These people that never grew up in the hood rapping about gangs, and it's like, why?
Rap
You
needs
know?
to have a C in front of it.
Like somebody else.
Why
else
do I have to know how to
Can't.
spell that?
There's a story behind it. Doesn't matter. if
Of
it's
course,
country,
everyone-
rap, classical. I like when there's a story behind it.
Of course,
Yeah.
these are all our own opinions.
Yeah.
So
Right.
No, these are all
Yes,
hashtag
they
facts.
are.
we're not disrespecting any genre of music. We're just saying our opinions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
would
haven't
challenge
done
Dog
that.
Pound to. I would challenge Dog Pound to listen to Boston's debut album and tell me which song on that album is bad.
All of them.
Smoking. Wasn't smoking on that one?
All of them are fantastic.
Ding, ding, ding.
Fantastic.
Duck.
Ooh,
Smoking. Love it.
There's not a bad song on that album.
No, the
y'all
whole
probably
album
live too close
kicks
together to be pushing it
arse.
like that, man.
The whole album kicks arse. I meant bad as bad arse.
All I can say is Boston is really popular with the other girls too.
Oh, see, I have run up across the interwebs. I have run up on Boston haters, yes haters. It's amazing how many haters there are for some of the best bands that ever were.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
it's more than a
Like
feeling.
we were saying earlier, Styx haters. People hate Nickelback, and that's ridiculous because he has the magic formula for making songs that sell.
Look at these photographs.
That's right.
Hmm.
He's a
I like Bruno
billionaire
Mars.
now.
I like
He's
Bruno
rapping.
Mars. Call me a sissy.
I
love
like Bruno
Mars.
Mars.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
I'd have to say one of my
I've heard
favorite
of him.
one of my favorite singers of all time is Weird Al. Freaking love Weird Al.
Love Weird Al.
Yeah.
He is
Saw him in
another one of
concert.
my. He's another one of my heroes when it comes to performance art and whatnot.
Yeah, he fixed
Yeah.
that Madonna song like a virgin. He fixed it to, like a surgeon.
Yeah,
Way
he
better.
did.
Way better.
Eat it.
So much better. Thank you, Weird Al.
He lost on Jeopardy and won.
Yeah, he lost on Jeopardy.
But he never should
Baby,
have
I know
shaved.
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, lost on. He never should have shaved though.
Oh, it's his face, Chance.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Okay, I got a question. We all talk a lot in like about rock
Yes.
music, 80s hair bands, stuff like that. But what
Mhm.
actually is everybody's favorite genre?
Hey, Star.
It's
Oh,
another show.
that's a tough one. It really is tough
Okay.
because there's a lot of pop music, there's a lot of rock music, and then
Yeah.
there's some hard rock that I really like.
And then there's J-pop, K-pop, rap, you name it.
There's
Yeah,
phases.
those
and-
K-pop fans. Look at Stab.
Phases.
I'm gonna be a hard case.
Sorry.
I have to admit that Snoop Dogg's "Laid Back" was a song that I liked,
Okay.
I like
but
Yeah.
that's one
I
song
like,
out of a genre.
I like
One
a
song.
song by Pussycat Dolls called "Don't Ya."
Yeah.
How about Amy Winehouse?
Oh,
God rest
who-
I love her.
I love.
Good
I
voice.
don't want to go to rehab. That was one of my
Good
favorite songs.
voice.
You change the name of the show to question of the night because we're only going to get through one every week.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Sweet.
We're having-
Question of the night.
We'll do one a week. That's fine with me.
We've
Yeah,
already got it over into halftime.
Actually, I was personally curious. That was all.
I've been sitting
Thanks,
back.
CRJ.
I've been sitting back thinking about all the albums and that I like, but I have to honestly say, for an
ATD.
epic
Like
song that had meaning that has lasted the decades, comes from Kansas, "Dust in the Wind."
Yes.
Yes.
That was one of mine too, for sure.
Yeah.
Wayward
My-
Soul. Good pick.
My mom sings that song to Tim every time she talks to him.
Yeah, well,
From-
see, my last name is Dust, so
Yeah.
I always say Tim in the Wind. So there you go.
Mhm.
Anyways,
I went to dinner last
And
year.
the song was referenced
talked to
on
you
Bill
for the
and
first time.
Ted's
Crazy.
Excellent Adventure.
okay,
Right.
and
All
then
is dust in the wind, dude.
That
Dust.
song was
Yeah.
actually inspired by Carrie doing the finger picking exercises on his guitar.
yep.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, I
I
heard
gotta
that.
say, my favorite album of all time is something that is kind of obscure. I don't know. Maybe Chance will know it, or somebody who maybe Danny would know it. Daily Dan would know. Judas Priest, Hero. Really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Really good album. Really good album cover. It tells a story throughout the entire. It's like a rock opera, so it tells the story throughout.
I love everything Judas Priest ever done.
Yep.
I think Screaming for Vengeance is probably their best album, but I like Defenders of Faith too.
So you're talking You Got Another Thing Coming. Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah. Living After Midnight.
I would say a couple more albums that I had to mention was Creedence Clearwater Revival Chronicle.
Yes.
It was a very good album, and it still lasts till today.
Yep.
I would say if you're going to go with the greatest hits album, Lynyrd Skynyrd's greatest hits. I got to see Molly Hatchet in concert, so they were good, and they had awesome album covers. If you ever looked at the album covers, they had adult fantasy art on them. So they had like these demons riding monstrous horses with big axes and whatnot for battle on the cover. Molly Hatchet, great.
Yeah, Molly Hatchet albums look wild like that.
Right. And I was going to say, talking about albums that were unique, and Snarky mentioned this earlier, this band, Styx, Paradise Theater was a good album. And if you ever saw the actual album itself, the record, it was etched.
Neat.
If you got the etched album, it's worth a lot of money.
Hi, Kitty.
Well, I hardly had any albums ever, so.
But I have to agree with one thing before I go, and that's with Chrissy. AC/DC rocks, hands down.
Great concert. Angus, oh my God. I wish I'd seen Bon Scott before he passed.
Yes, I would have loved to have seen him. The fact that he vouched for the new head singer before he passed, that was kick-ass. Ours.
Family show, Tim.
Brian
I
Johnson
said ours afterwards. But
is that really that bad a word, though?
No, I'm just going to give everybody a hard time because
I'm asking Christy, is ASS permissible or do you prefer? I mean, is that we're not saying whole after it.
Well, the thing is, what is a donkey? It's an ass. So there you go.
Got to ask the warden. She's the warden.
I'm okay with it.
All I can think is that scene in Avengers where Captain America.
I don't like being referred to as a warden.
Everybody's all surprised.
We're wearing her down.
I got one last album for you, and that's the very first Led Zeppelin album. The very first one.
Zeppelin 1.
Yeah.
You are a warden because we're all in the insane asylum.
I know, right?
Hey, now, I'm just busy.
That laugh
You
really.
sent the invitation.
If you were to ask me about new music, like in the 2020s, 2000 teens, in the teens, in the 2000s, I would say Muse.
And there's so many genres, man. I like the glam rock, the British rock, that British wave of the 80s. I mean, I had a Duran Duran phase. I like hard rock, too. I like Iron Maiden. I like all kinds of music. All kinds, even classic rap.
Down, baby,
I
right
joke about rap.
Huh?
Who is singing
Chris
You
was
Spin
singing.
Me Round, Right Round?
Yep. Dead or alive.
That was me. It was me.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Sure is. One hit wonder. I even like damn Night Ranger for a while.
Well, heck yeah.
Tell me you love me.
You know the time has come.
The time has come. That one.
Foreigner. Hey, any props to Foreigner? The band. Yeah.
Yeah.
The band.
I want to know what love is. That one.
You know, y'all can say whatever you want to about Night Ranger. I saw him in
Hero.
concert.
No, that's Bad Company.
Nice.
What
I saw
Dan?
the
I said you can
Bad
say what you
Company,
want
10
about.
for 6.
you can say what you want about Night Ranger, but I saw them in concert and I thought they were awesome. Night Ranger rocks.
I
Knows
saw
coming-
Cinderella in concert.
Oh yeah.
That
Loverboy
sent me
coming here
to
to
from
Atlanta.
it's a best of album that has it's perfect. Like just having a rock and roll slow roll evening, like just hanging out, playing cards or something, and it's just a perfect background.
I love that song "Turn Me Loose" by Loverboy. That's a good
That's a
song. They're
good
coming
one.
to Atlanta on tour. They probably don't have it
Nice.
anymore. Maybe they do. I don't know. Hopefully they still
I
got it.
like Working for the Weekend.
Yeah.
Right?
Anthem. Absolutely. 5 o'clock
Wasn't
whistle.
Turn Me Loose something that some crazy weird singer in the 50s did? Turn me loose. Turn me loose. You know what I'm saying? That sound familiar?
No.
CRJ says she likes country, but also likes classic
nope.
rock. I like classic country.
I
Travis,
listen to the genre is just rock and roll. And
So
that
wait.
is as detailed as anybody's getting. Because if it's got the soul of rock and roll, it's for me.
I like
Classic country, some good Waylon, some Merle. That's some good classic country.
Bohephus. Bohephus.
Hank Williams Jr. Come on.
That's Bohephus.
Hank
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah. He
Well,
was-
that's
All my
Bohephus.
rowdy friends are coming over tonight.
Yep. I don't know what that means.
Well,
But okay.
Do you guys ever see there was a TV movie starring Richard Thomas from the Waltons where he played Hank Williams Jr.? That was a darn good movie from like 1983 TV movie.
Yeah, I remember. I thought that was a really weird casting.
What?
I like Pinball
I thought
Wizard.
that was a
great.
weird casting.
Yeah.
Hey, Chance,
Yeah, my
you
turn.
always look like you're leaning forward to peer out your little square and see if you can see next to you.
Merle Haggard has
All right.
props from CRJ Designs in chat. Merle Haggard, yeah. God rest his
It's
soul.
from B's turn.
Woo!
Let's
What
finish
about
the first
Conway
question.
Twitty? Conway
Next
Twitty?
year,
I'm sorry. I'm
All right.
over time.
You don't have to me, darling.
he
All
used
right.
to stutter as he talks,
All right.
but he
Triple-
felt like a
Triple, take it
songbird.
away.
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
I have 2 albums that I absolutely love, and I just could not pick between the 2 of them. But there are 2. And there are so many more that are like right. This is very difficult for all of us, I think, because we all have so many different, like so many songs that mean something to you, like for certain things. Like we'll bring a memory back of like something in childhood or in high school or something that you did or somewhere you were at. So I think that here's one of my favorites.
Oh,
Anybody?
props.
It's Led Zeppelin, but I don't know what the
That's
album is.
Led Zeppelin.
Thank you, Limey.
I'm just trying to think of the name of the album.
4, Led Zeppelin 4.
Ah,
And then this one.
ACDC Back in Black. Yeah, I can't pick against that one either.
Those are 2 of my favorites, but I also have Kansas. I absolutely love Kansas. I love Boston. I love Def Leppard.
Chicago.
Big Def Leppard. Yeah.
Any rock band
Chicago.
after a place?
Oh, Chicago.
Yeah. But I absolutely love Def Leppard, Cheap
Yeah.
Trick. Like I like Cheap Trick. I liked
Cool.
Robert Plant. Like, oh gosh, Led Zeppelin,
My mom's a big
Black
Zeppelin
Sabbath,
It's
Motley Crue, White Lion, White Snake, Europe, Journey. Like all I just
Music catalog number
Yeah.
12.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
everything. Like
Blimey.
give me one of those albums that's like the 70s rock that just has a mix of everything on it. And I'm like, ooh, okay, good.
Right?
in like
You're
mid
good.
Or
70s.
all
Yeah.
the 80s rock.
You know, one of
God,
my
man.
one of my favorite songs ever was Hotel California, right?
Yeah.
When my dad and I would go out to
Eagles.
like Vegas or Utah or something, right? And that song would come on or we'd play it. You know, we'd roll down the windows and we'd just be singing it terribly, mind you, very terribly. Mostly me though. And we'd be singing,
That's awesome.
welcome to the Hotel California. So when we're getting into California,
That's
we're driving on the
lovely.
desert, right? It's hot as hot can be. Even at like 12 midnight, it's like 100 some degrees, man. It's amazing. At least it was fantastic.
It's all the mid 70s, like Hotel California by the Eagles. That was 76.
American Pie.
Yep. Major
Oh, yeah,
Rush
yeah,
Hour
too.
came out in 76. The mid 70s was a good time.
Major Tom by David Bowie. Ooh.
Oh yeah, great song.
Nice.
Ground control to Major Tom. Yes, I can't sing. I'll stop that. Sorry.
Children of the Sun. That's a great song.
I love Smoke on the Water.
Oh, that's one of my dad's favorite songs.
One of my favorites. I love
Mhm.
that song. I love Dust in the Wind too.
Mhm.
One of my guys at work sings all the time Tiny Dancer.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Hey, how about Charlie Daniels Band?
Yeah.
In terms of the country
Yeah.
rock
Yeah.
side?
Mhm.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
devil
yes,
went down
oh,
to
yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah, just the other day for a debate. That's right.
I
Yeah, pretty
just,
much.
Legend of
heard that
Woolly
song recently
Swamp.
on Fistful.
Uh-oh.
Hey, TD, I'm
No,
sending you the link.
I didn't say who I was
I
referring
sent you the
to.
link.
She asked
No,
me
exactly.
for it again.
That was nicely
Damn.
done too.
I texted you it. It's fine.
What did you
'Cause
say?
if you
What did
want to go back in the woolly swamp, well, you better not go at night.
Eagles. Oh gosh, so many good.
Oh, the
picks.
Eagles.
Yeah.
I lived. I was eating the Eagles' best of albums. Those several albums where they did the different year spans. I mean, I had all that and just played it 24/7 for months and months, maybe even years.
One of these nights, man, I love that's one of
Yeah.
my favorites.
Like
It's a hit.
Fleetwood Mac and Bruce Springsteen.
Rumors.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
What about Toto?
Super Tramp.
I like
Toto 4. Toto
Yeah.
4.
I always
Yeah.
thought that was a lady singing.
You know who put Olivia Newton-John out of business in the 80s for a while? Took her right off the charts. Think about it.
Ooh.
Another female who hit the
Pat
scene in
Benatar.
1983. No, I'll just tell you.
Madonna.
I love the
Madonna.
better
Who's
anyway.
that girl?
And then Olivia tried to come back with Soul Kiss in 85 to be more sultry. Although she did do Physical, but Physical I thought was more of a silly song than a sexy song, even though you're talking about sex.
Yeah.
And then they did the music video showing the dudes holding hands and make a joke out of it, so it wasn't so
Yeah,
sexy.
she was Sandra D. That was that.
Fog
Grease.
Hat. Fog Hat.
Foghat.
Yeah,
Women
Blue
Do
Oyster
Woman.
Jefferson
Oh my God.
Starship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Band.
Airplane
Okay,
too.
okay.
Yellow.
Jane.
I'm gonna throw
Jane.
one out. I like
Jane.
in the 70s. I liked Bob Seger. Not
Heck
me.
yeah.
Silver Bullet Band. Yep.
I was a big Seger fan back in the day.
Day.
My mom was singing the Partridge Family this morning.
I love the Partridge Family. I think I love you.
So what am I so afraid of? Yeah,
Yep.
so she was singing that this
Oh,
morning.
cool.
Cute.
Did you
Yeah, I mean, I definitely watched the Partridge Family, and I watched the Jackson 5 and the Osmond. They all had shows back, way back. I was little. I watched
This
Sharon
may-
Sunny.
This may sound weird, but I like the Bee Gees.
Nothing weird
Absolutely
about it.
never understood a single word they said, but I love them.
Which
There's
which
nothing
did you-
weird about that.
Did you like the disco era or the 60s? They had more of a hippie sound, like Massachusetts in the 60s before the disco era. Which do you prefer, or all of it?
Music my sister liked.
Probably
for a
the
hundred-
disco era. Yeah.
Me too. I have the
Yeah.
good stuff, all of it. Like that song Tammy. It's kind of a mellow song. Anyway.
BBB, did you see the comment from, I don't know if it's or I don't know how to say the name, but at 3:28, I don't know if it's in your chat or somebody else's, what they said about fishing.
You and me go fishing in the dark. That one.
Oh, that's Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
I don't know. Let me
No,
find
no,
it.
Who said it?
No, there's a comment by username and they said, I fished with Mel Haggard for 2 hours at Shasta Lake, had no idea who he was, even though I loved his music.
That's so
I'm
funny.
like, damn.
No.
You better not be lying.
No.
You better
I've
not
heard
be
that.
lying. We're going to take
Okay,
it for
hold
the
on.
gospel.
I know this story, so I obviously
Okay.
know, but I have to find the person in the chat now. Limey, what did you say time it was?
Yeah, because I saw that they did a comment earlier and they said, "Oh, this is my username." I don't know why. So presumably they usually have a different name, but it's capital U and then a small U, and their profile picture is just a black circle. And it was
Right
at
there.
3:28, but I'm not sure whose chat it was in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
one.
username. was
It's right
Steve,
after
yeah.
music, fun, and etc. And before
so-
Esmeralda.
Okay, so this
They're
is
on
Jeff.
screen right
This
There
is
you
now.
go.
Jeff.
Yay.
This is Jeff.
Howdy doody.
Yeah, that's wild.
This
I
is
couldn't
Jeff.
imagine.
You also like 60s Bee Gees better than the.
So the guy that put this, the UU, is one of the guys I work with, and he actually told me this story. So that's why I'm like, no,
Okay.
I have heard that story.
Yeah,
No, I know who
right.
that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fishing
Yeah,
in
cool.
the Dark
Thank you,
Goes,
Limey.
nitty gritty.
I was like, we can't miss that story. I mean,
And-
Jesus.
No.
We can't omit also Motown. We can't omit Motown. You know, in the
Three Dog
discussion.
Night.
I
What about
love Two
Whiskey?
Dog Night.
Oh,
Two Dog Night's one of my
Zombie.
favorite bands
Give
ever.
me one more chance.
Because there's I don't know if you
Oh,
guys
cool.
know, but there's
There
a
he is.
story
He
about.
said, true story, Jeff. I got it right.
Yeah.
I remember him telling me that story.
I was going to say, yeah. So apparently, when Johnny Cash was singing in Folsom Prison, Merle Haggard heard him in his cell, and that inspired him to take up a music career.
Wow.
Wow.
That's wild.
So the legend goes.
The legend. All of these bands that we're talking about are legends to me. You're just
Got
so-
I
another one
know
for you.
it's only rock and roll, but I like it.
Got
Mhm.
another one
rock
for
and
you.
roll and I like it.
Menudo. Menudo.
Menudo.
I'm
I
joking.
loved them back then.
No.
Um,
Tell me,
Listen, Menudo
Ricky.
tastes good, but it's terrible music.
I don't know about you guys, but I love the spin
Change them
doctors.
out. When they
I
got
like
too
the
old,
spin
they
doctors too. Yeah.
Hey, everybody, wait,
If you
everybody,
wanna call
everybody,
me
hold up.
baby.
We gotta say
The
hi to
original
legendary
boy
people in the
band.
house.
All right, I'll
Come
shut up.
on. Yeah.
The original boy band, Menudo.
Yep, exactly.
I don't think I've ever heard of them.
No.
They were put
best.
together.
I've heard of
two-band
them, but
speakers,
no.
and they kept it alive, and they switched the boys out when they got too big and their voices changed and they got acne. They'd switch them out. So they weren't even always the same lineup. But it was all about, it was a 100% production, from start to finish, put together by management and Green.
Doobie
But
Brothers.
Ricky Martin was in it when he was
Doobie
a
Brothers
little
rock.
bitty. Yeah, they did. Even though no one understood Michael McDonald either.
Wait a minute. I gotta bring something up real quick here. It just flashed in my head. There's a group out there on the YouTubes and kind of mainstream, I guess, too. It's called Brothers of Alien Rock, and they made a specific song about UFO Man for UFO Man.
Yeah, they did. They wrote a song for me.
Mm.
That was awesome.
They're a rock band, and they actually wrote a song for me.
That's
and
nice.
They went to his channel a few years ago and played it live there too. It was pretty based.
It was the first time they had ever performed live on a YouTube channel.
Oh,
It
cool.
was.
That
That's
is
in my head
cool.
right now. I was thinking of like rock music.
Hey.
I'm like,
They-
Why are we forgetting you too?
there's somebody said that in chat.
Bill
and,
Collins.
He's overrated.
Phil
But now they're
Collins,
great.
like I love
Oh, Phil
I love
Collins.
Phil
did.
Collins.
I love
Yeah,
the
no,
drum
I
solo.
like
Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Absolutely.
love Genesis. Oh, God, yeah.
Sing the please.
I'm noticing a pattern.
Hold
Talking about
on.
Sean,
Journey. Air Supply.
Sorry, I'm gonna
Let's
stop
get
saying
fired
it.
That's
Guns
a
N'
Sarah. Get
Roses.
the reference.
Row.
Sarah, you get the reference.
I didn't hear what you said, Chad.
Tesla.
Genesis.
I love Tesla.
Yes, that would be
Black
Star Trek 3.
Search for
How
Spock.
can you be deaf with the ears like that?
Hocus
Seen a
Pocus.
scene in Star Wars in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So
I love absolutely love gosh, now it just went right out my head.
There's a rock band called UFO. I like them.
yeah.
I bet you do.
No,
Yeah, well, I like Two Doors
they're
Down,
from the
Kryptonite,
60s,
one of my favorite
70s.
songs.
I have to
UB40.
admit, I like the Violent Femmes.
Mm.
I like Five Finger Death Punch.
One of my favorite bands.
Five Finger
In fact,
Death
they just
Punch.
uploaded
Yeah,
a
the
Imagine
song. I
remake.
Dragons.
haven't heard it.
They did
It's
a
just-
remake
again,
of
it's
Bad
just
Company. That
the
was
music.
That's
great.
a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite song of theirs is Never Enough.
UFO with Paul Schenker and Lights
Yeah.
Out.
Yep.
and
Yeah,
Doctor
what's
Doctor.
I also
Right.
like the
Who's the ones that
B-52s.
just
Love Shack.
redid Simon and Garfunkel?
Yep.
Disturbed?
Cecilia. Ooh.
I was more Blue
Linkin
Oyster
Park,
Cult
yes.
myself, but
Barracuda.
Guys, can I
Yeah,
on my
The
feed?
girl's heart.
On my feed, I got some comments. I just want to quickly acknowledge David Hughes chose Golden Earring, Moontan, and
Yeah.
Strike Zone. Golden Earring. Twilight Zone, I love that.
Ring. Radar Love.
Oh, yeah.
Radar Love.
The lead singer,
UB40.
you know what?
I
He
haven't
was,
heard of them in years. Wow.
he was married to Faye Dunaway, the lead singer. Isn't that strange? Oh, no, I'm thinking of
Well,
Jay
no,
Giles'
it's
band.
not
Never mind.
strange.
Jay Giles' band. I was
They
thinking of Jay
don't
Giles.
like to pull a rock star.
Right, Esmeralda?
Yeah.
I saw
Hey.
Finger Death Punch in concert. It was pretty awesome.
Five Finger Death Punch is
Warren.
one of my favorite bands too. Five Finger Death Punch. Love that band. It's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Corn.
Now, would that be, now wait a
Oh,
minute, would
Korn,
that be
yeah.
rock or metal by Finger Death Punch.
I
Warren
would
has
say
some really
depending
good
on
music.
what songs you listen to, because like they have a military tribute stuff, like the military tribute ones. Some of them are a little heavier than the other ones, but some are actually pretty chill.
9 Inch
I can
Nails.
only
They're
count to
good.
four. I
Nin.
can only count to four.
Red Hot
Creed.
Chili
Yeah.
Peppers.
Oh, I love.
Oh,
Red
that's
Hot.
good too. My dad loves Red Hot
Yep.
Chili Peppers actually, and what was the other one he liked? Brass Monkey. It was one of his favorite
Black
songs from the
Crow
80s.
from Georgia. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sarah. I talked over you.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
How about a combination of a bunch of famous rock stars that got together and formed a group called Chicken
group.
Foot?
Chicken Foot.
Chicken foot. Not
Bad
heard.
English, damn Yankees. Um,
Traveling Wilburys.
Yeah,
what do you
I was
ask
gonna
the
say it,
super
yeah.
group?
Good one.
Definitely Nine Inch
Yeah.
Nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a
9
fan of
Inch
Nin
Nails,
at all,
yeah.
or Perfect Circle, or any of that.
Good
But
corners
I mean,
around.
there are other things I like I said, that Three Doors Down was one of my things I liked.
Three Doors Down. Absolutely. Hinder.
Kryptonite. Oh, I also
Hinder.
like Rob
Electric Light
Rammstein. I like
Uh,
Rammstein.
Oh yeah. Everybody
Jack-
did, I think.
There was a magic time in the 80s when country music leaked over into the regular rock and roll music charts and stuff. Alabama.
Mhm.
I love them. Oh, there's so many of their songs were just right there. And the Oak Ridge Boys. And what about silly songs? Elvira. Because that's silly.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
swinging.
Oh,
That's
then I
another
like-
one.
I like all
It's
those Star
silly.
Trek spoof songs too. Those are great.
Novelty songs like
Yeah.
Valley Girl. Valley Girl. She's a
Oh,
Valley
oh, yeah.
Girl. Frank Moon Unit Zappa.
And
I'm with
yeah,
the DJ. Barbie
Needed
Girl.
to Grace is
get
great
into
too.
stuff, you know?
Have you guys heard of a band called Alabama 3 from the UK?
No.
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 Heard of Maroon
Now,
5. Not them.
You
though.
might know a song without realizing it. I know I've not watched this show, but I know the theme tune is by them, and it's The Sopranos. So the theme tune for The Sopranos is by the band Alabama 3, and they're this mad mix of like acid, country tinged,
You know,
fucking
I
pop
seem to
music,
remember
dance music
thinking
elements in some of their songs.
That Sopranos theme was odd like that.
Yeah, it's yeah, and they kind of like they play characters. So there's a character called Reverend Love all the way through the album, and I think through their albums generally. And it's kind of like a send up of Southern Baptist Church, but it's like a church of drinking and sex, drugs, and rock and roll, basically. But it's
That's the best kind.
yeah, it's just really good. You'd have to listen to it. But the album that I know really well is Exile on Cold Harbour Lane, which is a street in London. But yeah, they're a crazy band, really good though. Alabama.
Have you heard of a street called Luton in your country?
A town?
Is that a
called
famous
Luton.
street? Luton. Luton. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Esmeralda
there's,
says Frank
there's a
Zappa.
town. There's a town.
Is
called
it Luton a Space
Luton.
Station 89 reference?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Because the writer Fred Freiberger saw it on a street sign, and he named a planet Luton based on a British street.
Oh,
Hey,
right. Oh,
hey,
we say Luton. We say
yeah,
Luton. And it's in,
Esmeralda's talking about Frank Zappa. Yeah, I love Freak
Register.
Out, great album, and Yellow Snow. Don't you pee in that yellow? Don't you drink? Don't you eat that yellow snow? Watch out where.
Well, anyway, stay away from Yellow Snow, everybody.
I also want to say Steely Dan.
Yeah,
I really liked Steely Dan.
I need
a
know.
lot.
You know, there's a band out there called Finch, right? You know, they're pretty mainstream and stuff. But the drummer of it is my cousin, and Alex Pappas is a drummer for it. Well, every now and then he sometimes isn't, but he started out there for sure. And that band started in high school, so I used to watch them play when they were called Numb before they became Finch.
Before they came who?
Finch.
Finch.
Mhm.
Oh.
What about
I've
the
not
British
heard of them,
rockers,
but-
Yardbirds? I mean, there's so much. I mean, this has got to be a 2, 3, 4 parter. This
Yeah.
topic. And we could talk about the best album of a decade, you know, the 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
80s. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
it's so hard to pick
Hey.
just one of all time.
Absolutely. Like Carole King. Like if you want to
yeah,
get
Catherine
romantic,
Tate.
Carole King and
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like and
We could just call this one the prototype and the work it out, the brainstorm, and then we'll have specific subjects for the rest of them.
Yeah. So we'll
Hey.
do like each decade, like Jim was mentioning like earlier.
Yeah, come on in.
Has
Trying to-
everybody had a go at the favorite album? I think everybody has, haven't they?
That's
Hey,
what I drink
before I
every
take off, guys, I want to bring something up because I am a military vet and I'm really proud of this artist. He's someone new that's out there. The gentleman called Jason Michael Fleming. And for any
Oh.
of you vets out there, you're going to listen to his songs and just have memories. What he does is take military cadences and puts them to music and background and does the military cadence with the second part in a rhyme. So, like,
Mm.
if anybody gets a chance, look up Jason Michael Fleming. I've only been listening to him for about 48 hours, 72 hours, and I'm
Oh,
telling you, every song I've listened to, every cadence he's done, it's just brought back memories of the first time I've heard it, where I was, and stuff like that.
Oh, do you know
Nice.
what? Have you ever noticed his banner picture on YouTube, Dog Pound?
The what?
The banner picture, you know, like a background picture on a YouTube channel.
What's his name again?
Jason Michael Fleming. And no,
Oh,
I
do you
haven't.
know? I might have the wrong guy because I've got a Jonathan Michael.
Oh, I'm
Fleming.
sorry. Yes, Jonathan Michael Fleming.
Yeah.
Jonathan? Okay, good.
So, like, his profile picture is like the back of him with some writing on his jacket, but his background picture, I'm sure, is a reference to the Pink Floyd album cover. But instead of light and rainbow, you've got a missile heading towards a triangle with stars in it, and then out the other side comes red poppies.
I'm going to do
which
this.
I just
Give me
really
one
like.
second.
So
How
Yeah.
about
Okay.
this? Give me 1
I
second.
really like that.
Okay. You know, there's something that I came up with one time was everywhere I go, people want to know who I am, so I tell them I am the flocker, the mighty, mighty flocker. And there you go.
There you go.
Nice. That's a good one, Sarah. That's a
So
good one.
this is the channel
Right?
that Dog Pound's telling us about.
Ah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. There you go. You
Yes.
see the background picture
And
there?
for
I just think
Any,
it's really
for
nice.
any vets out there, once you start listening to this gentleman, one, you're going to be proud.
Just so you know, I dropped Mr. Fleming's link in the chat.
Perfect.
Oh, cool.
Thank you,
And
Dan.
two,
Good
you're
work.
just going to have
Um,
memories.
So I
Just
know for a
think-
fact I'm ex-military, or
Uh-oh.
I'm Navy. Tim's Army.
Thank you for
Anybody
your service.
else on panel?
Sorry, what?
Army.
I just did RGC in high school. I'm not that cool.
Sorry, I was distracted. I apologize.
Did you serve in the military?
No, my dad did. My dad was in the U.S. Air Force.
My
Okay.
dad went for Hughes. My mom went for
So is mine.
the
I was private security.
I can't think of what it's called.
Dan, you did?
I did private security. I wasn't military. My whole family's military, but I'm not.
Okay, so we've got us 3 vets.
Oh yeah, so my mom worked for Northrop, my dad worked for Hughes. There we go. At the same time, so they weren't allowed to talk about anything. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Thank you all for your service sincerely from the heart. Chrissy
yeah.
and everybody in the chat that served and on the panel.
So
Epic.
I remember growing up and my mom listening to a lot of Black Sabbath, and she got me like liking rock from a very young age.
Wait. Your mom listened to Black Sabbath?
Teach children well.
Brings up more questions.
I got you beat. When I was like 8 years old, my mama took me to see Black Sabbath on their first U.S. tour.
Oh, wow. Right there.
I have to say this: my mom
Oh.
liked Metallica.
And that wasn't the worst thing my mom ever took me to. So there you go.
I remember
Yeah, I
taking
introduced my
everybody-
kids to Metallica.
Hey, TD!
Hi, TD. I gotta go. Bye.
Greetings today.
Bye, Tim.
Love
Love you guys.
you. Thanks for coming.
Everybody
How
in
are you
chat,
today?
have a great night,
Hi, can
y'all.
you hear me okay?
Thank you,
Whoa.
Dog Pound.
Metallica, Tool.
You are awesome, Dog
Can
Pound.
you hear me okay?
Thanks for your contributions.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chance. Chance.
Yes, sir.
I have a
That's okay.
band that you need to look up. It's called Ghost, and they actually came out with a remake of "We Don't Need Another Hero" from the
Hey, BK,
movie
how you doing, brother?
Beyond the Thunderdome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tina Turner did, yeah.
Yeah, they came out with a really good version of that.
I'm gonna look that up.
Cool.
Right on, right on.
Ghost are excellent performers, and they are a tight band and an excellent front man singing.
Yeah, and he's dressed like the Black Pope. And what's
He-
really cool about it is the guys that are playing guitar are wearing robotic heads.
Yep.
So when you see them, you don't see their faces; they look like robots.
Yeah, they could change band members and you'd never know it. They've been around. I was watching them before I left South Carolina, so they've been around at least 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, Ghost is
I've been
great.
watching them on YouTube.
Another band is Tool.
I don't
Yeah.
like Tool either. I don't like Tool.
Hey,
Full Circle or
BK.
Knit.
BK on the air is in the house. Sorry.
Yes. That's okay. So hi, Tim.
Cool.
He's
BK,
Are you ready, TD, for the question?
Yes. I'm
All
hearing like
right.
a lot of layering of like audio though. So
You're
Okay.
good.
okay.
We hear you fine.
We see her up close in her
I am.
fantastic glasses.
Those are some interesting glasses, that's for sure.
Hold on. I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I have like it's a weird like layer echo thing, but
You got to put
We
on
don't
your
hear an echo
cancellation.
from our end,
okay.
so you're good.
Good.
We really like your pouty look and your glasses.
They are interesting, aren't they?
Yes.
Okay, you ready for me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready for the question?
Yes.
Go.
So, what is your favorite classic rock album and what about it makes it stand out to you?
Okay. So
Does it have to be rock, Chrissy?
No, if she
You said
likes
classic
something
rock.
other, yeah. Talk about what
Okay.
you know about. So, if it's something other than rock,
okay,
then-
well,
Okay.
She's having
Thinking.
issues, I think.
hold on. Let me
Okay.
try this.
She can't hear, I don't think. I don't know.
Okay, now I can. I think it's better.
Alrighty.
Good.
I was hearing like layers. I don't know if I was like logged in 2 places or something, but now it's just one person talking, so that's good. I was like, okay, so it's not going to be along the lines of everyone else's answers, but we all have big butts. I really,
Can't lie.
I really identify with Beyonce's Lemonade album because when it came out about the same time, my super narcissistic ex-boyfriend was cheating on me, and I found out. And
Was this the husband or no?
no, it's my ex-boyfriend. So after the husband, I had a boyfriend for like 5 years that I thought I was like building a house with and all kinds of, it's a long story. Anyways, so he did it because he said, well, because all guys do that. That's what he said. So I felt like Beyonce like made the album for me. Like because like she was talking about, I think something happened with her and Jay-Z, and like that's what kind of fueled, because she's also good at marketing too. You know, she always like has this like alter ego / persona that she usually like comes out with every time she releases an album. So I just felt like I was really like in a rough place, but I was still BA. I was still like one tough broad, you know? So I think that's probably like the most powerful and meaningful. And I have it on vinyl too. And if you listen to it, there's a song that she does with, there's a song she does with Jack White, which is really cool. So she partners and she collaborates with different people that you wouldn't expect. But there's a song where her voice cracks because you could feel the emotion. So that's why I like that album. But then I like Metric Fantasies too by Metric. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but
No,
Anybody
not
there?
really.
No, I don't think I've heard of them.
check them out though. It's a female-led band, and they're kind of like a little punk, a little bit like alternative, like kind of like the Yeah Yeahs, if you guys know who those are.
Oh,
who
yeah.
they are.
Like the Runaways, maybe?
Yeah, like modern day runway, sure. Yeah. But they're very, very smart. And I was moving into my old house at the time and I was painting the kids' bedrooms and stuff, or my daughter's bedroom. I didn't think I had my son yet. And so it just brings back memories of that, like of, just like some happy memories of my house and remodeling and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah,
What was their name again?
Nice.
What was their name again, TD?
What's that?
What was their name again, please?
Oh, Metric Fantasies.
Metric Fantasy.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think you guys will like them because, especially because a lot of you like rock, and it's definitely there's a lot of rock in it, but it has a little electronic sound to it too.
Oh, Metric Fantasies. How's your new job going, TD?
It's going well, although so I have to do 3 weeks at Ohio State Corrections Academy of training. So I just finished my first full week, and then I have to go back tomorrow during the day because it's 3 hours away in Columbus. So every single day we're in class doing stuff. But I just got certified like in CPR, even like the observed CPR, which the instructor said I did superior.
Great.
Thank you.
Way to go.
I rescued a fake baby's life. I saved a fake
Congratulations.
baby's
What was the baby doing in prison?
life. Yeah, I haven't been in prison.
So
this
you're
week.
going to work in the prison?
Yes. In fact, I already got my office already. So I have a window, you guys. It has bars on it, but I have a window.
That's cool.
I've seen your ride that you've been taking every morning.
Oh,
Is there any possibility you work with female inmates or just males or both?
It's only males. It's about 1,700 at our facility.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So you haven't interacted with the general population.
You got your own
yet.
pair of handcuffs?
Hold on, let me turn this up. Do I have my own what?
Pair of handcuffs?
Oh no, I could get
Darn
if I think if I wanted, I have like a person down. I call it a person down. It's
There's
really a
one.
I got
man
handcuffs
down.
right here. Sorry. I keep interrupting.
But no, I have a person down. I call it a person down, even though it's called a man down. But I'm like, what if a woman goes down? But so like an emergency thing, which I know for a fact, I'm gonna press it on accident. They're gonna be like, oh, is everything okay? I'll be like, oh, I just touched my button. But anyways, but I'm doing self-defense, not this week. So we have like 3 days and then we have the holiday and then I go to work on Friday. But then the following week, I get to do self-defense training and learn how to like kind of restrain people and then toss them like somersault over my shoulder. I'm so excited. They said you're going to leave with bruises. I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to there's a couple guys I just cannot stand that are COs in training that are not going to last very long. And I can't wait to body slam them even though they're 3 times my size.
What do they mean to you? What do they mean to you?
One of them, yes, he's like 20 years old. He's a pompous little degrading piece of crap. His last name, I would even say, his last name is Dix. He's gonna get eaten up in there, eaten up.
I hope you're not watching that.
I'm serious, DIX.
Not
But and he's also 20.
Man.
He thinks he's the stuff, and like he just hates women. He just hates us. So and
He's a
like
He's in the
misogynist.
tater booth.
what's that?
He's a
He's in the
misogynist.
tater booth. Tater, Andrew Tate.
Oh,
He's in the tater booth.
well, yeah,
Probably.
but he's also just
Oh,
like
shoot. I scared her away.
no, he's also like. I mean, he's like 20 years old, but then there's another kid that's 19 that looks like he's 12. And I know he's going to get it too, because the inmates said when he arrived, when did High School Musical get here? So like,
Oh, no.
yeah, but they've been really
Oh, dear.
respectful to me. Only a couple things have been shouted like when they first, but now they know that I'm the mental health
Oh.
worker. So like the
Uh-huh.
other guys I hear like saying like, oh, that's Ms. Davis. We don't mess like you don't mess with her. She's a nice lady, like stuff like that, you
Good.
know. So
Right.
You're
Right.
building a reputation, a good reputation.
I think so. Kind but firm is my motto, you know. So Esmeralda probably knows what I'm talking about because she's a social worker, retired social worker. So, oh, you're sick, Esmeralda.
Oh, feel better.
We missed you. We missed you.
I'm glad that you have a window.
Night,
Me
Esmeralda.
too. I know,
yeah,
and I cleaned it, not with my favorite cleaning supplies, but whatever. You know, like, because I can't bring anything in unless it's approved. So I'm going to try to get a fake plan approved to bring in and all that stuff. But yeah, I really do like it. It's definitely, there's a whole shift, I think, with mental health treatment. And it's finally a little bit more accepted, not always culturally or always with maybe like some of the inmates, but we have walk-in hours. And yes, our building's cool, so maybe that's why it's been really hot. They want to come in during walk-in hours, but at the same time, they're getting there and they're like surrounding themselves with helpful resources. And yes, it's not always 100%. I had another guy in like ADSEG or what we call like transitional, like restrictive housing because he was messing up a little bit, but he started doing stuff and I was like scratching. And I said, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that. And he stopped. He's like, okay. So, you know, I mean, it's definitely it's not like all canoes and moonlight and canoes, but it's definitely a rewarding type of job. And we have a great anti-recidivism program. So I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. But
may I ask you, once you're trained, will it be a 40-hour week, 40-hour plus, or less than 40-hour work week?
you know what? I'm salary, but I get done early sometimes, and like we had a carnival because we had a perfect audit and all got like a 3% raise and stuff. And it's funny because I haven't been there long, so I feel guilty about even getting that. You know, I'm like, I didn't do it, but still, I guess I'm part of the team. But so like we got to work this little carnival where we had it in the parking lot, so some of the like families were able to bring their kids and grandkids, and it was nice because you don't ever get to see, because they don't go to the prison to see your, like their family all the time. So it was nice to kind of meet them and be in a different kind of environment, but still there. But also like the kids of the families can see like we really do have a place that we go and work. You just don't ever go there.
Yeah. TD, I love your glasses. It brings up a retro vibe of Diana Prince, Linda Carter, and the 1970s era Wonder Woman. That's a compliment.
That is a compliment. Thank you.
She's a powerful woman.
Wonder Woman.
The actress and the character she played.
Your mom's Wonder Woman, sir.
That's right. Hashtag facts.
Well, so that's what. So Lobo and I were talking about a little bit about doing like a podcast about like the whole anti-recidivism movement. Does anybody know what that is? Does anyone know what that is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's to recidivism is when you reoffend and go back inside, right?
Absolutely,
so this kind of thing is like to my mind, it would be about because it's the prison system for justice, retribution, or rehabilitation, or whatever.
Yeah,
and there's an element of prevention is better than curing. That I would have thought. And if you only care about the bottom line, then it's cheaper as well in the long run. So
very true. Very true.
I don't know from experience, but I know of it.
It's like the likeliness to reoffend. So if you have programs in place and programming and things such as like we helped 69 guys get their GEDs last year, 69, which is like. That's a lot. Yes, there's 1,700, but some of these guys have PhDs. I mean, some of them
out of context. Don't clip that.
What?
The number you mentioned are being inappropriate. Sorry, I'm worse than an inmate.
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
Well, did you?
Sorry, the 69. Yeah,
you said the number.
I wish it was 70, but it wasn't. But we have certificates too for like there's contracts like contractor certificates. There's like the one guy that's there, he's in the culinary program. He actually like helps make lunches because we get free lunch every day if we want. So the one guy that he makes me grilled cheese all the time, he's a vegetarian. And when he leaves, I don't know what I'm going to do because he makes the best grilled cheese. I don't know what he does to it. He's in the culinary program, and he's thinking about doing a food truck when he gets released in August, which I'm like, that is very selfish. I'm not going to get grilled cheese for August, and that's really rude.
Unless he brings the food truck outside the prison.
Exactly. And why don't you partner a contract with them? What a great story, right?
Yeah.
Although we get free lunch, so whatever. But no, he wraps it up for me too to like go, and so it's so nice. And it's
can he not train somebody up to be his replacement for when he goes?
I don't think anybody could replace him. I don't know what he does to it. Although I've watched like the other guys.
You don't know what he does to it. That's not a good sign.
He's one in the melon. But they
Gotcha.
I just want to check something because did you say GED? Is that general education diploma or something?
Yeah, so if they don't get their diploma, so we have illiterate men that come through our program. It's unbelievable that schools push them along and don't and like let them either finish or they drop out. But still, like, I mean, how far behind would you feel if you couldn't read anything?
Right.
You know?
I know what it's like.
Or right,
or to mix up things and never get the right help or get the right services, or for someone to tell you it's not your fault. It doesn't mean you're not smart. You just don't process things typically.
Yeah. But do you like because I thought because is it still not the thing in American schools that you get kept back a year if you haven't?
Oh, you should absolutely, but it's all about funding too. Like you get money to that person if they keep going.
Then they're completely unprepared for the.
And then they do stuff because they can't get a good job, so maybe they start selling drugs because that's what's going to help, feed their families. And they do that, and they never catch up.
There's so
I
many
have-
things that are interconnected with this, though, isn't there? Because
Absolutely.
when it comes to funding, there's something I know about the States that's different to here. Is your schools are funded by the value of the properties around, so their neighbourhoods get stuck in a complete cycle of generations having access to poor education, and then
Right.
they can't
Generational poverty
compete for
then,
the
too.
jobs, and then that keeps the neighbourhood poor, which means the school goes without. It's just, I'm just like,
It goes
what a
from micro
stupid
to
way to set it
macro.
up.
Right.
Yeah,
Quickly.
just
It does.
A
makes
lot
no
of
sense.
a lot of people that leave prison though go back home to their families who are located in these poor neighborhoods that don't have jobs available, and they
And now
they
they have
go
a
right
fund.
back. They go right back into what they got busted for because that's how they made money.
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
support
And you
their
can't
family.
blame them. You do what you need to
No.
do to survive, you know?
Yeah.
I was thinking about
Right.
St. Anger.
Yeah.
But-
I only ever met one person that I know of that couldn't read and write, and that was because he was like quite a bit older than me, and he'd always worked on the railway since he was like 16. He left school early when you could
Yep,
still do that.
because that
here.
was a good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
So he was guaranteed a good job for life, blah blah blah. And the thing is, like, because I'd never really thought about it this way before, but like listening to him and other people on like radio programs, they're saying you hide it because of like shame and all the rest of it.
Absolutely.
But it's
Social-
surprising what strategies they come up with for.
Right.
So it comes back to that thing of you saying like they're not necessarily like even dyslexic or anything like that.
Right.
It could
They're
be
resourceful.
just
Right.
like lack of opportunity. They've gone into manual work, whatever.
Or
But then they've
developmentally,
developed
yeah.
these strategies that are
behind.
really smart for hiding the fact that they can't read. And that's
Right.
just-
And that's resourceful. That's a strength.
yeah,
It is.
absolutely.
Lack
Yeah.
of opportunity actually leads to the lure of easy money.
Right.
Mm.
Although you have
I've
to be
been
smart
an
to be a drug
adult
dealer.
literacy English as a second language tutor in a couple of different states for years.
Yeah.
And
For
it is
English as
wild.
second
It is
language.
amazing.
Yeah. Yes,
Go ahead,
Jen.
Chance.
Can we turn the floor over to Jim's camera at Dawn? He texted me something really cool.
Yeah.
We're getting back to the music.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Would that be okay? Is Jim, are you there?
Wait, but can we talk
Yeah,
about one thing real quick
I'm
first?
here.
Yeah, yes.
It's
I wanna
the
talk-
album. It's the album that I showed a while ago. I sent you that
Yeah.
in case I didn't get to put it on air here.
Did anyone mention Johnny Cash and like when he recorded in the Fulton prison?
And
Yes.
yeah, I did.
So I was thinking about
Yeah?
Metallica
Oh.
and St. Anger too.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I was telling him that, like, because BBB's friend Jeff once went fishing and sat chatting with Mel Haggard for 2 hours, and although they loved his music, they didn't realise it was him until later on.
I
And I'm
bet.
just
That's
like,
so
oh.
awesome.
So then I told the story that legend has it that Mel Haggard was inspired to start his music career because he was in the cell when Johnny Cash performed at Folsom Prison and heard the
Oh,
music. So
interesting.
And TD, Jim showed his face tonight. If you
I
watch
saw
the
him the other
replay.
night when he did a podcast. I saw a little glimpse. And he
He
needs
looks
to show
as
that
good
cute
as he
face.
sounds.
Very
Awesome.
handsome.
It's everybody.
yeah,
He looks great.
he
He does, and he's on the weight loss journey and everything. Even though he doesn't need to be, but
And it's nice to see Sarah too.
yes.
Oh, I got a desk.
Really nice.
One
to
day
see Sarah.
maybe we'll have all the
I think.
faces.
No.
Right?
Well,
At the same
okay, this week so far, I have been on camera every day. I've been live this week.
I think I have seen that actually, and I like it. I think you should do it more often.
I'm
Your
so
new home
scared.
That's better.
Why
new
are
home
you
doing-
scared?
It's so scary.
Why?
Are you guys ready to start wrapping up? We're hitting 2 hours, so I would let everybody
Oh,
say
yes, my back
goodbye.
is killing me. I'd love to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Awesome.
We're gonna wrap it up. We'll have an after party.
Wait, is Jim
Whoop, whoop.
showing us something? Where is
No,
He said that he already sent
I
it.
showed it earlier.
Got
It was the David Bowie Diamond Dogs album.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah,
My
we
daughter
definitely
was
see that
obsessed
again.
with
My eyes
David
are still.
I missed it somehow, Jim. I must have gotten up to use the restroom. But
That's
it
the
was a
one
great
with
image.
the somebody said it was the worst album art.
Yeah,
Somebody
it
touched
was
your face.
definitely controversial back in the day when it first came out
Gender
because it
bending.
has David Bowie morphing into a dog.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Huh.
And he looked like a woman too.
Yeah.
yeah, that was the Ziggy Stardust days.
I saw Iggy Pop open up for Pearl Jam actually. Iggy
Pearl
Pop is
Jam.
kind of
I
controversial.
love Pearl Jam.
Ooh, quick
I do
shout out.
too.
Smashing Pumpkins, shout out.
Oh,
Shout out.
Gin
Smashing
Blossoms.
ooh.
Smashing Pumpkins, Alice in Chains,
Blossoms,
Stone
So
Temple
I
Pilots.
also saw Bad Religion opened up for Blink-182, which is kind of sad.
Oh,
I
wow.
know. It was sad. It
That's
shouldn't
funny.
be that way. You know?
All right.
Don't call me before. I know we're wrapping. Any love for ABBA out there? Yay or
No,
nay?
not at
Yeah.
all. Mm-mm. In fact,
Not
if
at
someone
all.
thinks it, I get mad. Mm-mm.
They got good songs.
No,
I
they
like
don't.
I'm gonna punch in your
My
soul.
mama liked ABBA a lot, and I listened to the music with her. So
I
guess
can't ever get it out of my
memory.
head, and that's why I tell people not to sing it because I'm like, no, don't even say it.
Dancing Queen.
No.
Hey, are you a disco hater? Are you a disco hater?
I kind of am, but also I get so people with OCD sometimes have OCD with music where they can't get stuff out of their head. So like for instance, my kids did the play Annie. I was like, I need to have a talk with you guys. There is no more Annie in here for the year. I'm sorry. I woke up singing Annie. I can't think about Annie anymore. That
Came up on my show tonight, Annie. Sorry.
Oh well, we did the like Willy Wonka play too, and so like the adults in it weren't singing, so I almost had a solo, but like I learned it all like I was supposed to, and I couldn't stop singing Willy Wonka, and I was like, kids, I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. I can't hear it anymore. That we're done with the Willy Wonka for the year.
What about the
Don't
Oompa
watch the
Loompa
Sound of
song?
Music. Don't watch the Sound of Music then, because that will get in your head big time.
Sound of Music?
Everything on there.
Oh yeah,
The Sound of Music.
I've never
So
seen it.
long, farewell.
Oh, I did sing that.
Edelweiss,
Speaking
All right.
of,
All I want to
Chrissy,
sing is
cut it
Phenomena.
TD, take it away.
What?
Take it away. Wrap it up.
So are you guys ready?
Back
We're
is
going to
killing
wrap
me.
it up. We've got a couple minutes. We've got just about three minutes. So why don't we go ahead, Jim and everybody, we'll go the way that we're going. And then Jim, you want to start with saying goodnight to everybody, and say what you want to say to anyone?
Well, everybody, thanks for coming today, and we appreciate you being in chat and putting up with everything that we go through live. It's not always scripted, and there's more album covers to come. I've done a couple of videos that are driving videos, and I got my new camera Friday. It's now charged, and I'm going to learn how to use it and go on a hike and post something using the new camera sometime this week.
Yay.
I'll go last.
Okay. I wanted you to tell everybody, but yeah, that's why you want to go last.
You last, exactly.
Got it. Okay. And then I'm going to say, Sarah's got a whole lineup of everything for you, but I wanted to say thank you for everyone for being here. I appreciate you guys all coming and joining us and spending time with us on this beautiful Saturday. Thank you all for
Even if it's for the
your
last
support.
5 minutes. I'm kidding.
Yeah, thank you for your support, and we're so happy that you're here, and we're glad that you keep coming back. We hope that you keep coming back. So, Snarky,
Hey,
you want to say goodnight to everybody?
Cookies, everybody. I love you so much, all my precious little weirdos. Peace out.
Precious weirdos.
Dan?
Happy trails to everybody. I hope everybody has a great
There he
weekend.
is. Yay.
Hi, Dan.
The man behind the curtain.
Chance?
great topic, great show. Chat, I hope you don't feel ignored. We were trying to include you as much as possible. I saw some comments where people say, oh, they're ignoring the chat. Nah,
I wasn't
We're not.
ignoring. We were trying.
we're trying. And tomorrow, my unboxing, comic book people, noon Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday, June 30th with Open by Chance. They have a great YouTube channel if you're into toys, record albums like we're talking about tonight, and comic books.
They were live
and I love
earlier
this
when you were
topic,
live.
Christy. And Chrissy, it's happy to be here, and it's nice to see Sarah's dimples.
Aww.
Look. Okay. I'm done again. Sorry.
Wait,
Yeah, your
wait.
turn,
What did he
TD.
say? What did he just say? I
It's
think I
nice to
missed
see
something.
Sarah's dimples.
Oh, dimples. Never mind.
Mine in the
Dimples,
gutter.
she's got a
From the
clear
show.
complexion. I did not say pimples, sir.
No, we thought something else. We thought something else.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
And
grew
everyone's
up
like-
here.
I gotcha.
I'm up here. Thank you.
Clean your windows, man.
Okay, TD, go ahead.
Well, I want to say thanks to the replay crew too, because a lot of people watch afterwards, and those people appreciate us also, and we appreciate you too. And I'm going to make a video of the training academy, so you guys can see the Ohio State Corrections Training Academy compound and stuff.
We want to see you flipping that one guy over your shoulder, Dick.
Dude, I'm gonna record. I cannot wait. I've been like, listen, I have moves in my head too, so I'm like, I can't. He's going down. Like he's like probably triple my size, but I'm gonna hurt.
Oh
him.
yeah, but it's
I'm
all
not-
in the pivot, right?
Dude, Dix is going down. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
But that's it, and we love you,
All right.
and we have a great crew. But also, we are so funny and entertaining. But also, we have a really great watch crew too. So that's it.
Based. Go ahead, Lenny. What do you got to say?
Not a lot. It's nice to be here. I hope I didn't ramble too much. You all have wonderful accents and pretty faces, and yeah, that's all I got.
We don't have accents. Midwest, nah.
No, that's true. It's
Like totally.
Real quick,
Yeah,
it's not my
sounds
turn.
different.
BK on the air says, y'all remind me of the Brady Bunch title sequence. It's a great radio show you should check out. WBHF
Yeah, it does.
on the air, Saturdays, 10 a.m. to noon Eastern
Oh
time.
my gosh, that means I'm tan.
Okay. So, Tim, what you got to say?
What's
Well,
not?
I can say this in regards to Sarah's dimples. I always refer to her as having cherub cheeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
She has
Aw.
cherub cheeks, and they're so awesome. And her
They
mom
are.
agrees with me.
Oh.
So
I completely agree.
Her look like an angel with a
I
bow.
always wanted
she's
dimples.
an angel, guys. Yes, she is.
Only things
Okay.
end in Y.
I want to thank everybody for watching online, everybody who participated in chat, everybody on the panel who has accepted me into their fold. I really appreciate it.
Lucky family.
We're going to be having a really cool live stream on the 10th of July with Christina Sharp, Triple B.
Yeah, her there.
And she is going to be telling her story of contact with multiple Tic Tacs in February of 1995 off of CVN 72 USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier, Nimitz class, nuclear powered or
Yes.
nuclear capable. So
Yeah.
you might want to come and check that out. You're more than welcome.
Pretty
I saw a lot of you the other day in my live
CJ,
stream.
that's
Thank you
UFO
for
man.
coming. I really appreciated it. We're trying the best to get the information out in a credible way concerning the UFO phenomenon rather than the BS and the
Phenomenon.
fluff.
Exactly.
Would you say your channel, someone's asking about you in chat, Comic Journey, great YouTube channel. Tim, what is your
Funny.
YouTube channel handle?
UFO man, but all in capitals. So it's not
Someone
man
drop a link.
spelled like they've got
UFO
it. As Brainbender
space
has it.
man.
It's
Oh, okay, so it's all
UFO MAN all caps. Yeah.
All caps. Okay.
Yep. And you just look for the logo I have on the screen because that's the logo for the channel. So,
I drop it, but my phone doesn't want to work right now.
Yeah.
anyways, thanks, guys. Had a really good time tonight.
Thanks,
Had a
Tim.
really big day today, so it was lucky I was even able to be awake to be here. So,
Thank you, Wajamin.
so
Thank you,
thank you.
Wajamin. Thank you,
Yeah, good
Wajamin.
to see ya.
Awesome.
All right, well,
Awesome.
Tim, before you bounce, Tim, let me just give the lineup for this week here coming up. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we, like we said, before a chance goes live, we have Lobo. Lobo will be live in the morning at 11 o'clock our time. So what, Pacific, who knows?
And I was
Okay.
supposed to talk with him today, and I'm sorry, Lobo, I got busy. We'll talk because we're going to do something together on his channel.
Based. Okay, so then after that, there will be Chance will be live doing his unboxing, as he said. Okay, don't know anything about Monday, Tuesday. I'm not going live. I'll be in Hemet. Wednesday is UFO
Okay,
Man.
beat me
He's
to it.
having another awesome show. And what time is that? Your time there, Tim?
9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central,
Where do
7
you live,
o'clock
Tim?
Mountain. I live in Minnesota.
Oh, nice.
So 7 o'clock Mountain, and it would be 6 o'clock Pacific time.
And then Thursday, I'm taking everybody to the beach, so we'll be live on my
Yay.
channel.
Must be nice. I'll be in Ohio State Corrections Academy. Ugh.
Yeah, well, enjoy your grilled cheese sandwich. I'm gonna be in and out.
No, that's in prison. I need to go back to prison.
Dimples, Dimples, you're teasing us about this beach. Can you give us any more info, or is it a surprise? What do you mean taking us to the
Okay.
beach?
Okay, so I'm going to.
Are you going to a nude beach?
And the day after
This
the
is
beach,
YouTube, not
we'll see
OnlyFans, Tim.
Sarah. We'll see Sarah looking like a great big red lobster on YouTube, and it's
Fucking
going to be
OS.
wonderful. I can hardly
I don't
wait.
burn
to torment
Tim.
her.
Tim. I mean, Dan, whoever anybody is, you guys know your names. Dan, I don't burn, okay? I'm Chinese, all right? I don't burn. I tan.
We shall see.
Yeah, you look like a
We'll
little.
see, all right.
You look a little white. to
Oh
me
yeah,
today.
okay. So I'm
So
bringing,
so it's a nude beach.
no, this is not
No.
OnlyFans.
Only.
Okay, so that being said, all right, I'm bringing my bird Mary with me, so she can get out of the house and have some fun.
Oh, what do
And
you put her in? What does she go
what?
in? What do you put her
What?
in? Like a little
Your
travel
shoulder.
case?
I got a little carrier for her, and she'll ride on my
Aw.
shoulder for some of it, but I don't think I'll have her on the freeway because I need
That's
to
so
pay attention a little
cute.
bit. But yeah, so I'll be taking everybody to Oceanside, California, and not too long ago, like last year sometime, the pier at the very end of it, the restaurant stuff burnt down. So I'm gonna go see what I can see there. I don't know how much I'll get out of the car and walk because it's probably really crowded and that kind of thing. So if I can get a parking spot for free because handicap placard. And
Nice.
so and yeah, otherwise I'll drive around out there and show you guys
That's
around.
so sweet. That's so nice that you do that.
Yeah, I'll show you some things that I used to do at 3 a.m. there.
Ah.
And,
Ooh.
and,
You
yeah,
get into
and
it.
I plan
Nude
to
beach.
I plan to get lost.
I get
and
lost all the time.
accidentally go to the Pendleton and get turned around. Okay. Gotta look at those Marines.
What's
just
in
saying.
Pendleton?
What's the number
Camp
one
Pendleton's Marine
rule?
base.
Oh,
It's like I can hear them when they do their live weapon stuff and bombs.
Oh yeah,
you can hear
that's
them
what I've been
bombing
hearing
out
all
here.
week. Yep, they have a
Oh.
firing range. Actually, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dimples,
You
your new Sarah, your new digs suit you well, and I'm really glad to see you.
Me
We
too.
appreciate everything you do for everyone here and in chat. You're very selfless.
Yeah.
person. I mean that
Yeah,
in the
I
nicest
gotta
way.
say
Wait,
that
wait,
too.
wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Sarah left.
You're
Wait.
highly appreciated.
Sarah,
We
you're
love
going
Sarah.
to the beach in 105-degree temperature, and then you're going out to a military base where they're blowing stuff up. Is that what I heard?
Well, I'm not going on the base per se. I'm going to get lost and have to get turned around slightly on the base.
Well,
Nothing at all could
I don't see
possibly
why
go
you
wrong
couldn't
with
do
this
that.
plan.
in my
Not
head,
at all. I said nothing at all could possibly go wrong with this plan.
no.
Right?
That's what I'm
Great, huh?
saying. This is not worst case scenario stable.
In my
it's gonna
head,
be great.
We don't
Sarah
want you
turns the
arrested by
areas
military
Dude,
police there,
trust
Sarah.
to believe I know what I'm not doing because I never do it intentionally. But if I accidentally got lost because it's kind of easy to do, I
And
just
it's the
turn
military,
around. It's
so
no
aren't
big deal.
their quarters pretty tight? I mean, don't they?
So like, there's a
maintain
guard
that?
shack, and if
And
you don't have a
on
military
that
base,
note,
you turn
happy
around.
trails, everybody.
I want to say one thing to Chrissy. Congratulations for going over 50K subs. Whoop,
Yep.
whoop.
Rock and roll.
Yep.
Wasn't it just 40 like not long ago?
Yeah, she's
Mhm.
really going up fast.
It's going great guns.
I don't know which way to like it makes me like,
Just so you know, first member,
Hey.
second member.
nice.
Hey.
Why all of a sudden when you said that, did I get a picture of Molly Shannon from Saturday Night Live going, Superstar?
I love Superstar.
Superstar.
Gross. Hey, I hit 400 subs, not 400,000, 400. I'm happy
that's
about
so
it.
Great.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Chance.
You're all doing good.
Oh, and by the way, I want to
We
say
get a
thanks to
challenge
Corey.
ready so that
Corey's
whenever
been
she
great,
hits,
too.
whenever she
100
hits
away from magic number
100,000,
5.
she's got to do something
I'm
crazy.
still stuck at 40,000. So there you
Snarky.
go.
I got
think
1K.
that
Yes,
Snarky,
ma'am.
Yeah.
Snarky wants to say something, and it's probably going to be crazy. But go ahead, Snarky.
We need to get together and do some brainstorming and voting because I think she needs to be challenged to do something when she hits 100,000. It's her way of saying thank you to everybody.
Yeah.
I think she, yeah.
Something
Top
crazy,
list
humiliating,
Thursday.
but not too bad.
Will it involve cake?
I'm thinking pole dancing.
Topless
You
Oh.
Thursday.
need pole dance.
No,
did not
that's
ever
a,
wanna
no,
see me
no.
hold
What's your
dance.
next, man? Settle down. Yes, bro.
Here.
Hey,
I
Brandon,
think
what's up,
topless
brother?
Thursday would be good.
Again, Family Channel, Tim. What the heck?
No, we'll be thinking about it because it'll probably be another month to 2 months until I have that hit.
So it's cool now.
No way.
Oh,
So we're gonna have to plan something.
It's taken
You
me
have to-
10 months to get to where I'm at today. It's not going to take
Wow,
me a
It
couple
took
I've
me
been-
4 years to get to 1K.
You're like
It
a
took me 7 years to get to 40K.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we're all on a YouTube journey together, and that's what makes us stronger because some of us
Yes,
trip
hit
into
an
algorithms with
algorithm
numbers
just right.
because numbers aren't offensive, except to me. And
Who is simul streaming this? DJ Comic Journey wants to ask. I know it's on my channel. It's on
the
Chris's channel.
almighty algorithm.
How many channels are we on right now?
Sarah, me,
1, 2,
and you,
3,
Chance.
4, 5, 6. Wait,
Snarky?
1,
Okay.
1, 2. There's 3, 6. Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
But
There you
mine's
go,
mine's
TJ.
privated, so I upload it afterwards, so I get no views.
Okay.
Name mine trying not to cuss.
Are you guys
And that's
ready?
it.
Yes.
Comic
please,
Journey's
Rebecca.
asking what channels. You should let us all know the channels. What
Oh, go
we've
ahead.
My
kind of
flock
done
is
it.
everywhere. He knows
Right.
my
We've got
channel.
BrainBendersBanter.
I don't have
My Flock,
everybody's.
Snark and
I don't
Sass,
have everybody's in mine.
and
Quick,
Chance
I'm
the
sorry.
Nostalgic Pod Blast.
And it's being linked by
Mhm.
one of the mods too. Wajamin.
We're jamming. Thank you, we're jamming.
Oh, and Brandon wants everybody to know this one more time because
TD.
Brandon's epic.
But TD, did you mention
Thank
your
you, Brandon.
channel? TD, did you mention your channel?
I don't think so. No, I'm just TD Comedy Parody. And I do a lot of parody stuff, actually just focusing on like one person. Although I'm adding some stuff and I have some other ideas. But I want
Good.
to say that Corey, the comedian, has been really, really supportive and
Corey's
really,
comedy
really
channel.
Comedy channel.
yeah,
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Oh, yeah,
And I
wait,
love
that's
his
the
dad
other thing
jokes
too.
and I love everything about
I got to
that.
mention to him this Sunday. He's featuring my channel, so just
Oh,
so everybody
nice.
knows.
Awesome. He's
This
a
is a
great
new
he's
way
a
of
good
doing
guy.
it. I'm not sure.
Go out a shout out for Thrash Pondo Ponds too. He's on tomorrow night.
He's a good
Yeah.
guy.
And
Yeah.
Corey's comedy channel. Hey, but TJ also says Comic Journey YouTube channel says you should all put your links in your description so everyone can easily find you after the stream
I
for the
told him that.
replay.
Very
Okay.
true.
Okay.
But also too, if everybody
That sounds like a
comments,
good idea.
okay, again, if everybody comments too, right? You can always click on everybody's picture in the comments and grab their channels as well.
True.
Yes.
Easy.
Does anybody know if Unapologetic Geek's doing a show tomorrow? I haven't seen nothing.
I
haven't
haven't talked to
seen
him.
anything.
I talked to him the other day. He finished his antibiotics and he still has skin, so that's good.
Well, he was on Tuesday night on Sarah's channel.
Yeah, and he had skin then too. But he had
I
Lyme
don't know what
disease.
happened to my clipboard, but I can't find nothing.
Well, my phone's just not working right now. That's fantastic.
So
Are you
he'll be
guys
on
ready to
tomorrow.
wrap it up?
It's not turned
Peace
into a
out.
copy, right?
Limey, do you want to say goodnight to
Listen to
everyone?
this guy's voice. Like, listen. He's
Thank you, Tim, for dropping your link.
accent.
I don't know why it dropped 3 times. That's weird.
Because it's on multiple
Don't worry about
platforms.
it.
You
That
did
happens
nothing
sometimes.
wrong.
Go
I
ahead,
was
Limey.
distracted again. Will we say goodbye again?
Oh, it is YouTube.
Yes,
I
yes.
just want to make sure everybody went.
Yeah, no, I've said goodbye to everybody. I said,
Okay.
you've all got lovely faces and lovely accents.
Okay. I want to make sure.
Jarvis,
Okay,
I'm gonna
rock
call you
and roll.
Jarvis from now
Back
on.
with Miami Redneck.
You're Jarvis,
Bye,
Limey.
everybody.
Jarvis. Iron Man.
All right, so see you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.